Family, I got all my pieces with me. Woo-hoo! Hey everybody, it's Friday. Yay! Get in there. Have we got a show for you lovely peeps out there? Honestly, what a week. What an absolute week. Just like, I was trying to do a bit of Phil Collins there, drum and sing at the same time. Just like Phil Collins, I can't really sing very well when I'm drumming. What can I say? I'm neither one nor the other, folks. It's very, very true, honestly. Wow, what a week. We got the modular. We finally got the modular. We were saying last week, wasn't we? We were saying absolutely 100% the modular has to be announced today. It has to be. So the query is, what do you guys think? That is the survey this week, folks. That is the survey. Basically, just asking you lovely lot out there, will you be buying it? And what do you, we're going to talk about the thoughts. We're going to deep dive into Harry Potter. We're going to deep dive into the modular. We're going to deep dive into these new Star Wars sets, even though everyone and their dog seems to be doing reviews on them at the moment, even if they're not in lane, which is cool. So is it a day one purchase? Is it, get it with a potential gift with purchase? I spelled Getty. And then get it on a discount in the future. So far, there's a load of you voting on it so far. So thank you for that. 23 votes. Come on, let's get that up to 100 votes tonight, folks. We can do it. It can be done. There's not even any football on tonight. That's weird as well, isn't it? And what do you think about that? Argentina. Who's in the final? It's Argentina. And of course, that other really cool team that I'm trying to think of is France. That's it. I just had to think. What was the team that beat France and Morocco? Oh, yeah, of course it was France. But yeah, unlucky England. You nearly done it. But it wasn't quite to be. So anyway, so what I really want you guys to be doing as well, I've had quite a lot of you send them through to me today, it is these lovely pictures. Send us your pictures and we will kind of show them off a little bit later in the stream as well. I kind of call it a stream. I call it a show. It's a really weird thing. It's kind of a bit of a show. Some people even call this a podcast. I don't think people watch this back as a podcast. Maybe I should put it out as a podcast. I don't know. 150 of them now, though, there would be. Imagine that. That's quite a lot in it. That's 150 Fridays solid for nearly 3 years. Of course, the big one, really, folks, I mean, it is a bit of an odd number, is 156. That is ultimately what is 3 years old. Now, don't forget, there's two different ways as well. There's actually three if you kind of use my affiliate links with Zavi, which you'll find down in the description below, along with everybody else's details. And while you're there, as always, give us a thumbs up. But the two main ways of supporting my content, my channel, is either super chat, then I'll stick your name up there on London Wall, and I'll give you a shout out on Instagram, and I'll kind of play you a nice little video as well. Or, of course, you can actually join the LBB membership, and that's quite good fun. I'll tell you why it's good fun, because we always have a good little bit of fun on it as well. We do the old member streams. But anyway, both of them have their perks, folks, and it's as simple as that. But as always, I'm just super happy to have you lovely lot here with me on a Friday night. Anyway, talking of which, just say hello to a few peeps that are out there, shall we? Straight away, we'll go up to the very top. Tower Bridge Bricks. What a fine bridge he is as well. I still get people today. I even had someone today, folks, I'm not joking, sent me a picture of Tower Bridge with all the snow and everything going on. And they put me in it as well. And it's just like, well, that's not the amount of people that think Tower Bridge is London Bricks is beyond belief. At least on average, I would say once every 2 weeks, I get a message about that. But anyway, what can I say? I'm obviously quite searchable when it comes to Instagram. We've got Minifig Who out there. Gaz, good to see you. It goes, it's only Friday. Smash the like button. Come on, folks. You know you want to. Let's get it up to 50 likes tonight, shall we? Who else we got out there? We've got Mayo, early bird. He was early, actually. He was super early, earlier than I was. We've got Minifig Who saying hi to him. We've got Seymour Lego says, good evening from very cold North Wales. Blimey, mate. I bet it's well cold up there. It's -5 here. Can you believe it? -5 at the moment in London. And it's going to go down to -7 as well tonight, which is really cold. And then it starts warming up again. Greg's still doing his makeup. It wasn't that. I was just rounding them all up. I really was. Anyway, great to see you, Pink Wheels, as well as you, Simon. That's me. That's me there. We've got Mr. Chalice out there who's always been sending me pictures. Faith and Misery, as always. Good to see you, dude. Who else we got out there? We got I don't want to know what you lot think about this new modular as well. Happy Friday, everyone, says One Brick Stud. Love that avatar. We've got Brick and Brood out there as well. Brick and Brood. Did I sing right earlier on? I think you're a member of one of the Discord servers that I'm on, and you've come out of a new video about. I didn't realise you visited Paris. Should have dropped into London at the same time. But anyway, I'll definitely be watching that back. We've got Nicholas Contador out there as well. Good to see you, mate. I don't speak Spanish, and I believe that is Spanish. But anyway. Obrigado. Great to see you, my friend. That was actually Portuguese, so I do apologize for that. They do sound quite similar. Bon dia, I believe, is the Spanish I'm looking for. But anyway, lovely to have you out there, my friend. And please do smash the like button, no matter wherever you are in the world. We've got Nicole out there as well. Do you know what? Nicole's actually going to be back tonight, folks, and I can't wait for it. We've got Titanium J out there as well, saying greetings. Greetings from America. Good to see you, dude. Mitty Bricks is out there too. And Minark, my good friend Minark, has given me Minark £2. He's saying LC 150, 150 shows in here, and there's 150 more to come. Could you imagine that? We'll be there in a few years, folks. We really will be. Blimey, it'll be like 2023. We'll be getting ready for the next World Cup. We will. But anyway, this is the sort of thing that happens when someone gives us a super chat.
Automatic pilot.
Automatic pilot. There it is.
You gotta love an automatic pilot, haven't you? Okay, moving on swiftly. Larry Legends out there. We've got Andrew as well saying it's snowing in India. Really? It's snowing in India. Blimey. Maybe he's up in the mountains. Who knows? Who knows? But anyway, stay warm and try and stay as well as you possibly can as well, folks. It's very important. This new pizza builder, that's opportunity. The modular could easily be transformed into a DHL FedEx store. Robert, I have seen you countless times saying that to, online on the social feeds. What's this thing with FedEx? Do you work for them or DHL or something like that? I'm curious. DZ Studios, he's out there as well. Good to see you, dude. I wonder when we will get a gift with purchase. When will it happen? I tell you what I'm going to do, folks. Right, there's so much stuff coming out on day one that I want. I say I want. I like. It's kind of. How can I put it? If the modular doesn't come with gift with purchase, fine. I'll just buy it anyway. If it does come with gift with purchase, but they're not releasing it on day one, I'm going to wait for the gift with purchase. Because last year, all you could do is buy it or get the gift with purchase with a modular. And I don't want to buy any more modulars. And I'm really going to be knuckling down on the city next year as well. India is a state, not a country. Oh, Indiana. Sorry, my friend. Do you know what? I read that as India. I was like, India, really? Is a state, not a country. Quite right, my friend. One of the 52 states of America, I do believe. But anyway, we've got King Oldorf saying £2. Here's for an early Christmas present from me. My friend Oldendorf, thank you so much for that. I got your picture as well. So thank you for that. And this is for you.
Oh my God, is this my acceptance to Hogwarts?
Wow, nearly made myself go deaf. Then thank you for that, my friend. Can't play the other one because I keep getting struck off every time I play it. Brookie Poo says, you nailed it. Laugh out loud, thanks. I would have to swing by when I'm in the area. Spoiler warnings. The full truth is I went to Paris on terror. No way. I like it. That, my friend, is clever. A bit like what I just said about Indiana. I was thinking it was India, but that's what happens when you speed read or lack of it, I should say. Merry early Christmas. And it is a very merry early Christmas. Everyone's sporting Christmas attire tonight, apart from probably one or two people. I could see. No. I think she just did a little shimmy at me then. But anyway, okay, let's start getting some people on, shall we? Let's start getting someone on who hasn't been on for a few weeks because she's had technical issues, but she's fixed it all now, folks. And she's gone out and bought herself a rather fetching hat. It is, of course, the wonderful Nicole. Hello, Nicole.
Hi there.
Hello. I was going to call you Lady McBrick, but I just noticed that you've changed your name.
Yes, someone told me, who's really, really dear to me, that my name is too long. So I changed Lady McBrick to Nicole's Brick Build World.
Brick Build World. I like that. So NBBW. I like that.
Right.
Nicole's Brick Build World. I like it. It's cool. It's cool. It's much better than having two separate names. It really is.
Right.
How you doing? You look like you've got a lot going on in the room there, and it looks like you've gone and bought the football table as well. Did you get that on 30% discount?
Yes, I did.
Fantastic. That is awesome. I've played the set. I should get a video out about that, actually. Someone actually recorded us playing it, me and Snap to Grid Bricks, which, by the way, folks, don't forget there is a competition for that. Cool. We'll have to talk about
Spoilers,
that.
he's 20.
I wish. I think he wishes as well. I think he wishes half that, or at least double. Anyway, glad to see you. You're looking wonderful. Where would you like to go next? We've got somewhere just outside of London. We've got somewhere in a galaxy far, far away. We've got somewhere with some dude that's wearing the coolest jumper I've seen over Christmas. We've got someone who he's wearing a polo shirt because he's middle class. What can I say? We've got some bloke at the moment who's actually getting undressed in front of me, and his missus on the right hand side. Oh, I've just had a flash of his top as well. I'm glad I've eaten my lunch and dinner already. Where would you like to go?
As long as he's naked, to the naked guy.
Oh, to the naked guy. Oh, let's bring them on then, shall we, folks? Hopefully their internet is all right tonight because they're looking a bit jerky, but they're laughing all over the place. They really, really are. Let's bring them in. It is, of course, Ian and Carrie, a.k.a. the Brick Bods.
I'm really sorry. He's no longer naked. Sorry.
He was pretty quick to be honest. I should have just brought him in as he was doing that. Anyway, but no, I said no. I can't do that.
It's
Ian
a bit like Greg. It's a bit like with your sexy bot. It's for one moment one sees it
bots.
before you can click on it. Someone deleted it.
Oh yeah, Miss Sexy Bots. Sorry, I thought you said Miss Sexy or something else. Anyway,
yeah, that's right.
So but yeah, Sexy Bots. That's about as sexy as I seem to get these days. But there we go. Wearing a jumper like this, what chance do I stand? But anyway, how the devil are you two?
Yeah, so just clarify. I'm definitely Christmassy. I've got Christmas penguins on.
Let's have a look. How's your ear-rolls as well, by the way?
They're much better, thank you.
Oh,
yeah,
good stuff.
and candy canes. And snowflakes.
Oh, and what's Ian got? Because we're going to be looking at everyone's tops tonight. Oh, that's a good one, Ian. That is wicked. Good stuff.
Generally, you're pretty good at Christmas, but yeah,
he's pretty good at Christmas.
To be fair, he was asleep 2 seconds ago. I didn't think he was going to make it. So
asleep. He was asleep.
Yeah. He came straight in.
Yeah.
Ate some KFC as is on his brand. Yeah. And then went to sleep.
Yeah.
Right.
And then I tried to wake him and I couldn't, so I was like, "Oh, I'll just do it on my own."
Just give him a kick. That's what people think.
I'm
it's a good way of
annoyed
waking people up. Put it that way, it really is. Anyway, great to see you both. And Nicole, show us your top. Is it? Oh, you just got the matching Christmas hat, which looks very good. By the way.
Right,
I do like that.
matching outfit.
Do you like the color, Carrie?
I like a darker purple, but it's
not
bad.
She likes dark. Oh, okay. All right. Just so everybody knows, purple is Carrie's favorite color, but it has to be dark purple, sort of Cadbury's chocolate dark purple.
Yeah, that's exactly it.
I hear you. We've got going on out there. Mitty's saying hi, Nicole, aka Lady McBrick. She's got to change her name for everything, all her social feeds. We've got Jumper. Yeah, it is Pink Wells. We call it jumpers. What can I say? I think that tickles Americans when I call it a jumper. Robert Sullivan's saying, aka plumber's uniform. Who's got the plumber's uniform on? Who's wearing the boiler outfit? We'll find out soon. Has Harry got a new feet calendar for next year?
No, I've got just a Lego calendar with no feet, thankfully. Mainly minifigures.
Good stuff. Good stuff. Right, where would you like to go? Let's go to Ian or Carrie. You two decide. We got somewhere just outside London. We got somewhere just outside a brick galaxy far, far away. We got somewhere where some geezer's wearing probably the best Christmas jumper I've ever seen. Oh, we got somewhere where someone's just wearing something I think that slightly resembles a Christmas top, but we're all going to be disappointed. Where would you like to go?
Let's go.
Best Christmas jumper ever. Gotta see it.
Oh, best Christmas jumper. This is easy. Then this is easy. This man is honestly, folks, is one of my favourite guests. I love them all. I really do. But this guy, he just knows everything about everything there is to know about comics and all sorts of things like that. This guy's a legend, folks. He really is. I wonder how he feels about Henry Cavill not actually being Superman anymore. I tell you what, folks, I've got strong feelings about it. I know that much. I was losing it last night when I saw the news. Anyway, let's bring him on, shall we? His name is Larry. He is a legend. He is, of course, Larry Legend. Hello, mate. Oh, you're on mute. He's on mute. He's mute, man.
Sorry, I was moving Lego around. What a wonderful introduction, Greg. Oh, my gosh. I feel like I have a lot to live up to now.
Honestly, mate, you're awesome. Oh, I'm so lucky, especially on the days I get you and Jesse on. Honestly, they're awesome. It really is. Henry Cavill not being Superman anymore. I'm gutted.
Hollywood just never ceases to make me shake my head.
Yeah, I'm so disappointed.
I'm pretty bummed. I mean, he was great. I thought he was a great Superman.
Yeah, and also as well. I mean, do you know what I really want to know? I want to know what The Rock thinks about it, because to me, it was him that's kind of got Henry back in the sort of Superman cape, and then it's also. I mean, it's only October. It was like literally 6 weeks ago. He was announcing, we're doing the next project. I'm going to be the Superman, and then now he's like, well, I'm not doing it now.
Yeah, I don't know, man. I don't know.
It's crazy.
I don't think that the DCU needs any more problems, but yet they can't seem to stay away.
They can't. They don't. It's a real pain. It really is. Anyway, my friend, where would you like to go? We've got somewhere in America. We've got somewhere just outside London. We've got somewhere else just outside London as well.
Let's go with that artist guy.
Oh, the artist guy. We love this guy.
Love his art.
We do actually. He is awesome. He really is. And he's how can I describe him? I've got a wonderful piece of art from him today, folks, to show off. So let's bring him on, shall we? His name is Matt, and he is an entrepreneur, amongst other things, as well as being a brilliant artist. He is, of course, Family Bricks. Hello, mate.
Hello.
Oh, what's this? What are we looking at? What is this?
It's my Christmas jumper.
Oh, okay.
Well, the one I just flogged off the kids doesn't fit properly.
Oh, he doesn't fit properly. Can you get it over your head?
Yeah. So anyhow,
that's pretty good, actually. That's really good, Matt. I reckon you could draw that. Very nice, my friend. Is that a carrot? Is that a carrot?
you got well, it's one of the characters, and then the other side's a Christmas tree.
Yeah, it's really cool, man.
Anyhow, so yeah, it's about as close as I'll get to a Christmas jumper. So,
oh, come on, Matt. I bet you love it. Where's your fleece gone this week? Anyway, where's your fleece? You turn the heating on.
Yeah, we finally managed to get the heating working. It's been problematic for the last 2 weeks, so we're just at the point where it's like it's kind of working, and you just don't want to touch it in case it doesn't come back on. So
all right, be careful, my friend. Amazing what happens when you pay your gas bill, isn't it? So anyway, great to see you here, mate. And honestly, folks, please do everyone stay warm and well out there. Honestly, it's bloody freezing at the moment. It's minus. I think it's -7 here now, by the looks of it. Matt, you're about 30 miles from me, tops. You must be around that where you are.
Yeah, it's about -5. So,
dude,
it's not warm.
Yeah, it's not warm at all. But luckily, it's going to be 8 degrees. It's like literally going 16 degrees the other way on Sunday, which I can't wait for. I've got to be honest. Rolando Floors. Hello, mate. Good to see you. We got Andy Seston out there as well. Hi, Nicole. How are you? He says. Nicole, give him a little wave. Go on, show him some love. That's love from Germany for you, Andy. That is.
It looks a bit like the Queen, doesn't it?
It does, yeah. I don't think the Queen's doing that so much these days for some reason. Right? Have you guys seen how not Prince Charles? I call him Prince Charles, the King now. Have you seen the way he does it as well? He does that. What's all that about? He does that like he's tapping some person on the head or something like that. It's bizarre. It really is.
Isn't that how he got rid of his pens?
Yeah, he does actually. He goes into one, doesn't he? Blimey. He wants to try using a bic. Could you imagine? Anyway, Matt, great to have you here. Love the artwork. Can't wait to show people off that picture that you've got there to your right as well a little bit later. Where would you like to go next? We've got somewhere just outside London. We got somewhere that looks a bit like Captain Kirk actually on the Starship Enterprise at the moment in his chair. Where would you like to go?
Well, I think you've built it up, so definitely let's go to Captain Kirk.
We're going to go to Captain Kirk. She's kind of taking a mile, Captain. Thank you very much, Cabbage Face. It is, of course, 150 episodes today. I don't know whether to call them episodes. Like, oh, look, we've got the sexy girls are back in town now, folks. The sexy girls are back in town. Let's sort them out, shall we? Let's get them. That's it. Thank you very much, mods. Really appreciate that. Okay, let's go to Captain Kirk. Okay, this guy, he looks like Captain Kirk. He sounds like Captain Kirk, but his name's actually Jesse Rick Galaxy. And here he is.
Have to do like the Captain.
I don't know if I'd ever confuse Jesse with Captain Kirk, but now I do.
Yeah.
Engage.
There we go. Yeah. Engage.
Oh, you guys got to get your captain straight.
Oh, dude. Captain Kirk. I love Captain Kirk because he just says, he's like, I ain't got a clue. Spock, what would you do? Oh, I'll do this. All right, we'll do that then. That's it. And McCoy's like, are you having a laugh? And he's like, what would you do, McCoy? And McCoy's like, I'll do this. He goes, okay, we'll do that. Captain Kirk, he had all the ladies and he had the best guys supporting him as well. What a guy, eh? What a guy. Love him. Anyway, talking to top men, Jesse, how the devil are you?
Good. I sorting in the background. I kind of added some shelving that I had across the room and was like, why do I keep running? So this was here before and this is now on the other corner of my little nook. So I have a sorting corner and the desk is kind of triangular diagonal between.
You haven't got to move at all. You just literally twist around, get the part you want, like some sort of Amazon machine. You are, it's crazy.
Find what I need.
That's it. That's it. 50 years from now, he's just going to be a head on that chair. He will be, and a couple of mechanical arms putting his Lego together. That's all it'll be. That's all it'll be. Okay, my friend Jesse, lovely to have you here. I missed the beard. Can you lot out there? What do you think of this? Look, where's his beard gone? Where is his beard gone? It's weird. Did it feel cooler?
Right before Christmas, too. I just was getting you have to maintain it.
Yeah.
And I'm kind of I don't want the maintenance. So.
I don't want the maintenance.
You'd think it was easier to grow a beard. Yeah. You don't have to shave, right? You don't. You have a beard, but once you get I don't know.
You got your beard oil.
You got these professional beard growers, and they got their oils, they got their grooming. And you got to do that, otherwise it just looks like a great big Brillo pad on your chin.
Yeah, and honestly, right, unless your name's Ian, of course. Honestly, folks, I'm not joking. It is as hard as to keep a beard as it is to not have a beard. It really is. It's like, and I remember when my beard got really bushy, I'd be in a bath of water, that is, folks, in case you wondered, and then you get up and you could just literally feel your face going like that because of the weight. It's like your sponge around your chin. It really is.
I was, picking up food and, using more napkins. I was like, this is not the direction I wanted to go.
As Ian's chowing down.
Yeah, he wasn't getting any dates. That's what it was, folks. He was getting grandmothers coming after him. Blimey, what we got going on here? I ain't getting out of this chair. There's no
nice.
That's it. It just needs it's good, isn't it? I like it. It's good, Matt. Very good, Matt. He's off to a flying start there, folks. Ian, are you still eating?
Yeah. He's got sweet.
What are they?
Chicken. It's got to be chicken. That's all he eats.
Malabites.
Oh, Haribo. Oh, do you know what? I didn't bring any Haribo down tonight. I love a bit of Haribo. I'm getting right into that recently.
I'm stealing your food.
She's stealing his food. She's laughing.
Yeah.
Sorry. She probably went down the shops and bought them for you and everything, Ian. Or did you?
No, I went and bought them.
He went and bought them.
You're feeding the children.
He's very skillful, he's that, Ian. He really is. Okay, good stuff. Right, okay, let's get our last person on tonight, shall we? Our last. And sometimes, folks, sometimes you've got to save the best till last. He's getting over he's had the dreaded bug. He really has, folks. Do we call it a bug or we just called it COVID, I think, didn't we? Anyway, he's had the bug at long last. He's got it. He's over it, and he's totally up for it. His name, of course, is Minark, otherwise known as Mark. Hello, dude.
Hello.
How you doing? We can see your face and everything tonight.
I know you can. Well, there's a story behind that. we're getting there. Hello.
Oh, look at you, everyone. Look, it's Minark. He's back. He's alive.
I'm alive.
He's alive. It's really cool. Oh, no, good to have you here, mate. Let's get rid of that banner then, shall we? So we can see you now. This is it, folks. Everyone is in. This is very cool. Nicole's got her Ribena out as well. Was that herbal tea, Nicole?
It's tea. It's but it's fruity.
Oh, fruity. Okay.
Yeah,
fruity. Just like Mark.
Fruity tea.
Now I can't help but notice, but the gorgeous Jesse, and he's gorgeous because now we can see his 3 chins that he's got. He's got rid of his beard. I'm only joking. I'm jealous because I've got about 3 of them. That's it. Keep your neck out like that. Like you got, that's it. That's the right. You got it. That's perfect. There you go. William Shatner would be so proud of you. Tell us, right, without dislocating your jaw, tell us a little bit about this gift we purchased that you got there, because that is a very good gift we purchased.
So everybody's getting festive, and I got the gift with I'm a sucker for these gift for purchases. So I bought some city farm sets to snag this free Santa's workshop. What is it? Yep, that's exactly what it's called.
That is what it's called. Straight in there.
I haven't opened it yet, but it looks fun. It has like a little toy machine thing, and one of the elves in there in the workshop, and that new Santa that I told you guys about.
Oh, is he the new one? Is it? I knew there was an exclusive figure in
dual
this.
molded black boots is always good to have. Nice. So yeah, awesome,
mate. Well, I tell you what, folks. Well, check this out. Here's one we made earlier. There we go.
Oh, there you go.
And it's really good. It's really good. Got the Santa there with the dual molded legs, which we like. Which reminds me of a song that used to be in Sesame Street called Caterpillars Don't Wear Brown Boots. Don't know if anyone remembers that, but anyway, don't know why I even thought of it, really. But anyway, got the doors round here. This is nice. So it's like Minecraft one. Oh, look, you can see me talking. That's weird. It looks like a scene out of Sledgehammer. There we go. And that's really good, isn't it? Like, oh, it's Star Trek. Let's keep it Star Trek, shall we? That's it. Can't whistle. It sounds like I lost my teeth. And so then we got that. I mean, the conveyor belt is very cool, though. I love the car. Look at the little yellow.
Cool. Yeah,
it's good, isn't it? Though it's a good little sports car. We've got a controller in there. And we've got some nano figure. And I tell you what, right? You get a lot of spare parts, or as our Lego designer friends like to call it, Lego overdose. I like that. I'll tell you. But yeah, it's a really good set. There's only a couple of stickers in it, and I love it. I really do love it. I really do. And I've put a few festive things out as well, folks. You can see around here. I've got a nutcracker there. What else have we got around here? I've got that you can see anyway. Oh, I've got a Christmas tree on the DeLorean. I think it's in reverse. There's a DeLorean over there. And over here, got the Christmas tree. Got the LBB up there. It's a bit too overexposed, but there we go. I've got another Christmas tree over there, which you can't see. If I do that, there you go. There it is there. Anyway, I sound like I'm on the other side of the room there. But anyway, that's my little Christmas festivities and sets. And so, yeah, Jesse's going to build that. It's going to be fun. Oh, hold on. My precious. What's going on here? Who's that? It's like yanking someone's arm off. Oh, it's him.
With a bucket of KFC.
Oh, it's him. What's Carrie got in her hand? That's a bit weird. It looks like
I think it's a chicken drumstick.
I was going to say, I thought it was something belonging to Ian.
I bet you find that in a KFC bucket.
I don't know. He would do. He could have put an hole in the bottom of the KFC bucket, like the things to do with the popcorn. Those are the days. Over the days when you didn't used to get arrested for doing things like that.
Mate.
Those are the days. But anyway, on that beautiful image that everyone's now got in their head, let's go around the panel and ask them. Ask the panel what lovely things they've been up to this week in the wibbly wobbly world of Lego. What have you been up to, Mark?
So this week has really been Lego wise, I've been doing a bit of sorting, get back into my sorting, because now I'm kind of settling into this space. I've got bits and pieces that I want to sort into new spaces, and I'm having fun with it. I do love a good Lego sort, but also when it comes to prepping for Christmas and looking for bits and pieces for friends, any excuse to buy Lego and sort of integrate that into a gift is always good fun. So
yeah, definitely.
So even if it's just a minifig of somebody, it's just, and then just seeing the joy. I'm sort of leaning over with like a look of delight on my face as they're opening it, and it's just like I think I'm more excited than they are, but it's good fun. I love it. I love this time of year, especially for getting new people into Lego, because you just plant a seed. You plant that little Lego seed, like here, have a little tiny set, have a figure, and then next thing you know, next year they're just like, I've just bought the Millennium Falcon. I've just bought this.
Yeah. They want to be
the first hit is free.
Yeah.
This is your gateway drug.
It is. It's but it is though, isn't it? I do like it, and it is good to spread the Lego love as well. Especially like we give gifts and that at work, and we put them around the Christmas tree, and they get given to kids and stuff like that. And taking some Lego and things like that.
Yeah,
stuff that you picked up during the year and things, and it's really cool, man. It's really cool. I love it. I really do. And good to see you. You look rather chipper. I'm really happy that you're back on form.
I'm definitely feeling a little more myself than I was.
Exactly. Well, that's the thing. I know, and it does. It takes it. There's a little bit of a journey to get back to full strength. It is.
Yeah.
But you're on the road to recovery, mate, and that's what counts. Actually, I've got to ask you while you're there. What's that? What's on that pillowcase you got there? That looks rather cool.
This one here.
Is it a bag?
It's a blanket. It's a folded blanket.
Oh, that's nice.
It's it's from Primark.
Oh, nice.
£6, and it's
really?
It's just nice. When it's a little bit chilly in the evening, you just want to throw something over your legs.
Yeah.
So I just keep it there, and then if it's a bit cold in the evening time, I just put it as a cover over my pillow.
Dude, it's nice. It's nice. Yeah. Honestly, I've got about 3 layers on at the moment. Earlier in the week, folks, when I was building this set, the Santa's work store, I was wearing actually a like a woolly hat. Oh my God, it was so hot. Honestly, I thought I was going to faint halfway through it. Can you imagine that? Fainting on this live stream. Imagine that. It'd be great for figures. Now, talking of great figures out there, we got AFOL bricks, I think that is. That's a cool one. I think it's Jay. Is that Jay? I can't remember. Is that Jay from Ninjago?
I think so. It's really cool, though.
It's very cool.
Is Jay the blue one?
Jay's the blue one, yeah, but that's got a hint of red in it, so it could be. Yeah, it could be.
He was in earlier, so.
But
he knows how to change his icon.
Yeah, help us out, TJ. TJ will educate us.
Will the real TJ please stand up?
Yeah, of course. TJ's out there.
Yeah, Jay, when he goes and watches the Hammers. That's what he wears in the episode where he goes and watches the Hammers. Yeah.
Oh, right. The Hammers being obviously in claret and blue, folks. My favourite team, West Ham United, in case you wondered. We got hello there from Mikey J Productions. Mikey J Productions, where have you been? We haven't seen you for ages, mate. Great to see you here. Don't forget, folks, cast your votes on the survey. She goes, I actually drew it. It was a mix of Jay and Kai. Oh, okay. So we've got the red.
Cool.
That's really cool.
We love our art round here. We're still looking for a decent artist. If anyone ever wants to apply. And here we go, Matt. We got Matt at the moment. And, Merry Christmas. This is LBB celebrations. I tell you what, that's a
good likeness. Yeah,
it's a very good likeness.
Rummaging through the sweetie box to find the sweet she's after. For this
exactly.
Christmas.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, she'd be like, "Oh, I didn't know it came with a Toblerone." Just saying. It's really chewy. Good stuff. On that note, Larry, Carrie's thinking, "Oh, I thought of that here. Let's do that next week."
Which is like they get smaller every year.
They do, yeah. That's it. It's I just blame it on Brexit. Blame everything on Brexit. You can't go wrong. Brexit and inflation. But
shrinkage.
Anyway, talking of shrinkage, Larry, how the devil are you?
Speaking of shrinkage, yeah, this is that's converted. That's converted to Celsius.
-1. Good.
But this is what we're used to here. I mean, Jesse and I, even though we're half a country apart, he and I live in the cold weather climes of the United States. Me in the Mile High City, this is -1 was about 20 degrees, 30 degrees, or I'm sorry, about 30 degrees. That's about normal. It's just kind of dry. We don't get a ton of snow when it's like consistently cold. It's like when the temperature starts doing this up and down, that the clouds start releasing the snow, and then we get dumped on.
Yeah, well, I tell you what, right? If you want to see what it looked like here on Monday, watch the beginning of this video, folks. This is my outro. No one think it's the end of the show, but I just thought, you know what, I'm going to make it a little bit more festive. First 5 seconds, you'll see what it's like outside the cabin at the moment, and it hasn't changed because it hasn't gone above 0 all bloody week. But here we go. There you go. That's what it's like.
That's a nice little dusting you have there.
It is. It's lovely. It's only a few inches deep, but Matt, you could testify to this. It hasn't cleared because it hasn't got warm.
Yeah.
It's the roads to find. You're going to go out walk in the road. If it's safe,
so
folks.
weird because, as you know, Greg, I'm not a million miles away from you, and we've literally just got ice and sugar dust, and that's it. We haven't got that level of snow at all.
Sugar dust.
Yeah.
That's a good one.
I like that.
Just a light dusting of ice and sugar, like we just, tapped it all across the...
Yeah, just tapped it over.
Yeah,
like
that's all we've got. We haven't got it like that at all.
Oh, dude, it's proper snow. I got to come down like a load of like concrete steps and stuff like that. And one of the steps, because there's a 60-year-old ash tree there, is instead of being like level, is like that. So of course, which one's the most iciest one? It's going to be that, isn't it? And, it's a right pain, but I'm doing all right, folks. I haven't broken my neck yet. Robert says, curious to hear how long it took people to build the new Eiffel Tower. What are their thoughts on the actual challenges of the build? I think, Robert, personally, I think the build is actually quite monotonously boring. And judging by people that have built it and the lack of content they've been putting out because of it, it's a bit of a, how can I put it, like a bottleneck, to be honest. It's one of those things I'd actually give people, I'd pay someone to actually build it for me because there's no reward for doing it.
Just think how much dark bluish grey you'd get.
Oh, that is true. That is true. Anyway, away, Harry, what have you been up to? And does the Eiffel Tower interest you at all, my friend?
I would actually be interested in building it just for the experience of building it, even if it's monotonous. I'm okay with that. I'm Greg. I know you're a knoller. You like to knoll out your parts, and
I do.
You like the process. I do too. I usually, I like to shut myself away when I go and build. I don't do well building big sets if I'm talking at the same time. But yeah, I build it. I wouldn't buy it. I wouldn't fork over the dough for it. But
someone would buy it for me. Yeah, if someone bought it for me,
send it over.
Yeah, I think I'm totally up for it. It's a really cool set for a Lego to have done. And I admire the fact that they actually did it, especially now in this climate. But it's just a set that I can easily pass on. I haven't even built this one yet, and I'm gagging to build that. And I know I've got about 3 or 4 sets. I mean, this week coming up, I'm probably going to be building this one. Oh, look, this one. I actually put it in when I think I planned this. But there we go. I'll probably build this. Maybe have a stream on Tuesday night, and maybe finish it off on Christmas Eve.
That's a good one. It's got a lot of good white parts in it.
I just think between you and me, Larry, I just think this is a really good answer to a Christmas village or Windsor Village this year.
I won't argue.
Because all people want from this year's one is the tram. No one cares about the
I want the tram.
Everyone wants the tram, and I'm like, well, I'll park that out on Bricklink. But anyway, so what have you been up to then, Larry?
This week it's been kind of a lot of holiday parties. It's been very festive this week. We did so. I'm a member of 2 different lugs, and so we had one last night, and we're going to have one tomorrow. And it's all fun and games and gift exchanges and giving out Lego to people. I'm actually working with I'm not yet on the executive committee of our lug yet, but I'm kind of the guy that puts the activities together. And we're going to be doing like a if you're familiar with a bricks and minifig store where they got the great big table, all the Lego spread out, we're taking all of our support brick and we're just laying it all out, and people can just fill up bags and get all the parts they want. And I just love it. Everybody gets to go home with some Christmas presents, and
Yeah.
Not Christmas without Lego, in my opinion.
No, it totally isn't. I love Lego. I love the Christmas adverts. I love the fact that we're actually going to get a Lego Masters.
I'm so looking forward to that,
dude. Christmas Eve at 7.
Yeah, definitely a watch.
So what? I can't believe prime time Christmas Eve. The UK gets its first UK Lego Masters show.
Really? That's cool.
Yeah.
I didn't know about that. That's
Really we're getting it on Christmas Eve. It's filmed in Poland because we basically use their studios, but it's English or UK celebrities, and it's just
in brackets.
Well, yeah. I mean, Sophie Alex Baxter. She's gorgeous. She is. I love her. Love her voice.
Because you guys have one of the kind of old school Lego Masters, like one of the very first ones, didn't you, with the kids?
Yeah, we were the first.
It was a very different format, and it was a little bit.
Yeah,
I don't know, a little weird, but
it was less. It was
less budget.
Yeah, I was going to say it's less budget, less dramatized as well. It was kind of like very.
It wasn't reality,
documentary-esque rather than a TV show. It was kind of very. It was strange.
It was the kids. It was the kids as well.
Yeah,
and I almost think there should be just two. There should be 2 Lego shows a year in each country. Ideally, folks, one for the kids and one for the adult fans, you know, because that's what Lego's aimed at. It's aimed at adults on one sort of sphere and aimed at kids on the other. And somewhere in the middle, we get sets like the new TIE bomber that kind of work for both. So, you know,
well, I think actually Australia does the best Lego Masters show. They do a lot more with the actual building, the actual Lego. And less of the shenanigans and stuff. I mean, so we just wrapped up season 3 of Lego Masters. I say it's Lego Masters US, but it really should be called Lego Masters Canada, because spoiler alert.
Oh yeah,
the last 3 teams were all from Canada.
No, really?
Really?
Yep.
No, really. Yep. Mm-hmm.
Ah, I didn't realize that.
I won't go much further than that. But
no, right? I mean, I don't know. Can we say the spoilers? I don't know, because we're not going to see it for yonks out here. And but anyway, it is a Twitcher. The person who won it is a Twitcher. I'm not quite sure who the lady was from on the team.
She's also an influencer. She was less Lego and more being very pretty. She has a lot of fashion stuff, and she also does a lot of mixology stuff. So
mixology? What's mixology?
Wait to hang out with her and have her make me a drink.
Wow, what's it, mixology? Oh, like cocktails, that sort of thing.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know what it was. I think he was thinking, what's mixology? He-Man figures mixed with Kobe mixed with Lego or something like that.
G.I. Joe and Transformers.
Yeah, G.I. Joe. Can you imagine that? You know, transform and roly poly out of here. What was what I just said? Yeah, it's not the first Lego Masters. No, it's the first Lego Masters for bloody years. That's what it is. And it's going to be in the modern day format of it. We invented it. Other people put a bit of budget money into it and then kind of made the show a lot better. But I think everyone universally, Larry, rates the Australian one as the best one because they don't go OTT with it. And you know, and the Aussies have got to be good for something, haven't they? Rugby, they're pretty good at. Cricket, they're pretty good at, and they're pretty good at Lego Masters as well. That's 3 things. And on that lovely segue, let's get our own Aussie on, who's trying to bring up the artwork, the fantastic artwork he does. I've been holding the Eiffel Tower. Do you imagine? Could you imagine? I tell you what, right? I reckon if you put the Eiffel Tower Lego set in little parts in a straight line, right? I live exactly 200 miles from Paris, the centre of Paris, and I bet it was stretched that far. I'm probably totally wrong, but I'm just saying it anyway. There, I've said it. What can I say? Titanium J comes out with a bold statement, a very bold statement for this Friday evening. He says Ninjago is the best. To a big degree, my friend, I do agree. Anyway, Matt, how are you doing? How's your week been in Lego?
Yeah, been good. Unfortunately, it's been a pretty quiet sort of week in Lego. I mean, the only thing I've sort of been doing is just getting out a bit of content for shorts and things like that. Your favorite daily advent calendar jokes, I'm sure.
Yeah, terrible one. A terrible one. They are terrible, Matt. They really are. I use Matt's. You need to put them in reels as well. Don't put them in stories. We need to put them as reels into Instagram. I get like 15 seconds in. It's like, oh, I've missed a pun now. It does make me laugh, but your jokes are terrible, Matt. I mean, literally, they are like you pull them out of a cracker, but they do make me laugh at the same time. And it also reminds me to post out whatever I've done. As well on it, which I've done about 2 things, and that's it really. But yeah, Matt, where did you get all your bad jokes from, or did you make them up throughout the year?
Some of them is make up, and then other ones may have come from cousin Google.
Okay, Google as well. Okay. Also as well, have you been reusing some of your videos? I'm sure I've seen the what's his name, the Deadpool one a couple of times. I'm sure it was last year. The one where you drop the figure and he goes down and he goes in like a pool of water and then it turns into the painting. Are you using that on Reels? Because that's what I've done this week. I've taken some short videos that I did on YouTube, and because I'm quite new to something like TikTok, and I've been putting them on that. And then I thought, oh, actually, Reels wasn't around. Then I might as well put them on that as well. So I did it with one anyway. And last I saw, folks, on my TikTok channel, I think it was on something like 99. Well, there we go. Let's have a refresh. I'm on 997. So if anyone out there wants to follow me on TikTok, you find the details below. Or, of course, if you just search London Bridge Bricks on TikTok, you'll find me on there as well. Come on, get me over 1,000. Let's do this, folks. You know you want to. But, Matt, it is quite good fun, TikTok. How do you find it?
Yeah, it's I sort of put the content out on the 3 of them. So it's between YouTube, Reels, and Instagram. And the results you get are just completely random. Like one will do really well on one and be dead on the other 2, and then it'll be good on the other one and then dead on. Like it's all over the place. So I don't know. And I just find the stupider or the sillier things that you do, the better they do. So that's why it's.
I don't get it. Like I actually put a video out on YouTube the other day about the Modular. We'll play it a little bit later, folks. Just probably look at the Modular and or a version of it. I did 4 of them, and you know what? Right, the thing was right. I put it out on Reels, TikTok, and YouTube, and the one on YouTube after a couple of days got 180 views, and I thought this is a better video than that. So then what I did was I took it off. I did a couple of little tweaks, like nothing at all, hardly anything at all to it. Right. Put in some subtitles as well, because that seems to be an in thing these days, right? And I'm not joking, right? Within like literally 10 minutes, it had 800 views, like literally 4 times more than the other one that had been out for 24 hours. And I just did it on the off chance. I thought, do you know what? I'm just going to upload it. I just changed it. 9:45 it went live last night, and quite randomly, it just did really, really well. I was like, okay, I'm happy with that. 1,000 views, I'm done. But you can't tell. There is no rhyme or reason, and I can do something that's taken me seconds to film, and I can do something that's taken me hours, like literally a whole day, and it will just bomb, and everything else will do really well. It's like,
well, that's the same thing. I did a painting of Wednesday. I've
been wondering who this was. I thought that was a young, what's his name? Who plays Luke Skywalker? Mark Hamill. Thank you, Larry. I thought it was a young Mark Hamill, but it's not. Tell me about who this person is.
So Wednesday from the Netflix show Wednesday, which is its take on the Addams Family, done by.
I hear that's pretty good.
Yeah.
By Tim Burton and that. Yeah, it's Beetlejuice meets Smallville, because it's written by the guys who did Smallville. So you've got.
Oh, no kidding.
Yeah, no, and that's why I'm sort of watching it and sort of like, wait a minute, this feels a lot like it. Like you get your teenage angst and lots of little misdirections in terms of the plot and things like that. And obviously Tim Burton, I really like his stuff from the 80s and 90s, and it's back in that sort of vein. So it's really, really good. And yeah, it's really, it's bizarre because it's sort of obviously, this sort of spooky type one, which they released a month after Halloween during Christmas. Like, what? So, but it's done reasonably well. Like, it's in the first week, it outperformed in total watch hours season 4 or season 3 of Stranger Things. And you think about it, like there's no, like it's from a standing start. There was no sort of, okay, yes, it's Addams Family, but as opposed to, you've had 2 or 3 seasons or something. So, but yeah, getting back to the idea with Reels. So I did like a time lapse of this, which, you know, it obviously takes a long time to do and things like that.
Yeah,
it did okay. And then I just did one where I just poured some varnish over it and it got 13,000 views. And it's just like,
wow. It's just weird, isn't it? It is.
People are weird.
So
it is. But it's weird though. The thing is, right? I've got another video that I put out. It's a short. They act in different ways. Like, so whenever I seem to do, and this happens every single time, right? I've got one that still gets 500 views a week, right? 100 views a day that I put out on August the 1st. So I did August the 1st Lego haul, and it's just bumbling along every week. I say bumbling along. That's quite good for me. Right? I do exactly the same thing, same format, same everything, different sets. This is my Black Friday Lego haul. And it's doing exactly the same thing. She's bumbling along. 300 views every 48 hours. But it's a solid 300 every time. It's weird. And some things, either for me, they either just bumble along or they just go have an hour of going and then crash. And that's it. Yeah. That's all they do. Whereas when it first started, what I used to notice, Matt, was it was like there was 3 hours. You could go days when they wouldn't do anything. And then you just have 3 hours where you could get quite comfortably, you'll get about 30,000 views.
Yes.
It was weird.
Yeah.
Weird.
I think it's the sort of thing where obviously now, because they've gotten, what is it now? Shorts have been around for about 2 years, maybe a year and a half, that they sort of, you know, the algorithm knows itself a lot better. So you can go, right, okay, put this out for 10 minutes. And if it doesn't perform after that, forget about it. Or it goes out for 10 minutes, it gets its 2,000 views and that's it. Like, it's just.
Yeah, it's weird. It's weird. But I kind of, it's kind of exciting to do as well. You think, but this week, I don't know if anyone else has noticed this. If anyone else has put shorts out, you can't change the blooming thumbnails on them at the moment.
Yeah, no, they disappeared.
It's a fault. It's a YouTube fault. It must be. They've got an error or something like that. You can't change them. So basically, right, I've got my modular picture, which I hate it because it's random anyway. What I love about, and this, they really need to change this, like Instagram Reels and TikTok, you can change the thumbnail. You just scroll along and you find the image that, you know, take the image from the video and you're like, yeah, that kind of tells people what it is. And in some cases, like YouTube, you can actually upload a thumbnail to it. That's great. The problem is now what's happening is you can only have one thumbnail and it's one that they've generated randomly. So my one is of a tailor, some geezer holding a pair of scissors. That does not tell anyone at all that it's anything to do with the modular other than the bloody subject matter. It's a bit frustrating, but there we go. But you know, what can I say?
I've got that for like the daily advent calendar ones. So it shows the box, whereas at least before you were able to do something. So now you look in my feed and it's sort of like there's 12 pictures of the same box, all with different numbers on it. Like,
I tell you, it's mad. I tell you what I have done though, regarding the calendar as well. I don't know if anyone else has done this when it snows, but in the next couple of days, next few days, we've got Hoth orientated builds coming up and minifigures. So I've been out in the snow taking pictures of everything, freezing me. He swore then, freezing me what's off. But yeah, so they'll be going out in due course. All right, Matt. Well, anyway, good to see you, Matt. In a minute, show us that picture that you've done there as well. I want to see that a little bit later. That looks amazing. But we'll look at that a little bit later. I want to get over to Jesse. Jesse is I don't know if anyone knows this, as well as growing beards at the speed of light. He actually builds Lego sets at the speed of light as well.
That's a fact.
He's a fact. He's they call him the Flasher, but not because he builds quickly. But anyway, let's have a look. How are you getting on with this build, my friend?
Yeah, bag one is mostly done.
Yeah, looks good, man.
The toy machine coming out there, and just the base foundation. So
the conveyor belt looks good, doesn't it?
Yeah,
it's fun.
Yeah, I like that you get that pink video game controller.
I love those. They're from Ninjago. Am I right, folks? Are they from Ninjago?
Yeah, but I don't think they've done a pink one before that I know of.
Oh.
Black and white, blue.
They've done a few. I think I've seen the pink one before, but I don't think it's in a standard set. I think it might have been in a friend set, the pink one. But
that's always good.
They're so awesome, those controllers.
They really are. Cool. They really are. Kafal's going to be right back. Good man. Again, and then he goes. He's back. He was literally gone 2 minutes. Good stuff. 120 seconds and he's back. Come on, folks. I've got a question for you lot out there as well coming up, and I'm going to be asking the panel and I'm going to need you lot out there to help the panel. And it is something to do with modulars. That's all I'm going to say. Titanium J, he says, yes, the pink one has only been in friend sets. There we go. Straight there. My Oracle man himself. Jesse, what else have you been up to? You've been up to anything else? I love the jumper, by the way. Looks very cool.
Yeah, thanks. Yep, there's your Hoth scene right there with the AT-AT and all that good stuff. Let's see. I definitely watched that Wednesday show that Matt was talking about. It's really good. Had some gatherings last night. Was a little mixer with some wine and cheese, and a bunch of friends and family came over, so that was fun. Last Friday I did D&D, Lego focused D&D game, so first of my kind, so it was really fun to see how it would work with the players and incorporating like Lego maps of dungeons, and then having minifigs do their movement and if they were close enough, attack and have all of that Lego mapped.
Yeah, that's really cool. Now I hear they've actually chosen the 5 contenders that are going to be. Are you guys happy with that?
Yeah, I like it a lot. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I think they got an okay variety of what was submitted, and right now they're, I think, just past the fan voting. So maybe we'll hear more news soon.
Okay, good stuff. Because they reckon it might be 2024 before the actual set comes out.
Yeah. So yeah, I've been really leaning into fantasy, D&D, Lord of the Rings this year, Castle. So you might see more and more of that instead of the Star Wars and superhero stuff.
Yeah. Okay. Good stuff. He loves his fantasies, old Jesse.
Yeah, that'll be the theme of next year anyway. Because
Lord of the Rings, isn't it? Lord of the Rings next year. Everyone's going to go crazy over that, aren't they?
Have you guys watched Willow? Willow has like 4 episodes out also.
Yeah, I've not watched any of that. Are you liking that?
No, it's very cheesy.
Oh no, is it?
I'm really easygoing. I usually say, yeah, it's great, and I don't.
Oh, it's too cheesy. Have they purposely made it like that?
Yeah, it seems like they put in a cheesy joke and it comes across cheesy, and that's all I got to say about that.
Oh, cool. The winner of the fan vote will be announced on January the 5th. Thanks for that, Titanium. And has anyone else out there, have they been watching Willow as well? Do they think it's cheesy, or do they think it's deep and meaningful and highly sophisticatedly philosophical? I don't know. Let me know. But we've got Brickapix out there as well saying, hello all. How you doing, Brickapix? How's the weather where you are? Because it's bloody freezing down here. I actually think it's colder in the southeast than it is up in Yorkshire. Brickapix, let us know. All right, good to see you, Jesse. I expect that set built in about the next 5 minutes. Okay, so the brick bods then. Ian's had a busy day today, folks. He's been to a do. Ian, tell us a little bit about your day, and you too, Carrie.
Yeah, no, I just went. So we had the girls had Chris Ingles service at the church this morning with their schools, so we went to that. Yeah. And then I headed into town for my work's Christmas meal.
I delivered you.
You did. You dropped me off.
Great show, darling. And then you disappeared for 6 hours.
Yeah. And then I came back.
Yeah. And then he was fine. And then he fell asleep.
Yeah. Quite tired.
Yeah, what was the sleep all about? Was it because you're not used to going out and seeing people? Is that what it is?
Yeah, you're an introvert. You don't like people.
Socialising is tiring.
Yeah.
I love the fact Ian doesn't like socialising, but he likes streaming. That makes us very lucky, doesn't it?
He still finds that tiring though.
Yeah.
But after a stream, he'll be like, oh.
Oh, that's quite cute. That is.
He does it because it's fun.
It does, because you force him to do it.
I don't. I in no way force him to do this.
Oh, she's saying no, and he's saying yes.
He's his own man. He can do what he likes.
They need to practice the answer to that one in the future. I think I've caught them off guard there, folks.
And I have a theory about that. At least that's my hope, that it's like that. When you stream, you are in control, right? When you are done, you are done. You are pressing the button, wave, bye. I'm done.
Yeah, there is that. Although Ian's taken over the button, and he
Ian's got the button.
Bye, and then he refuses to push the button. It's very awkward.
He wants to rinse out those last few seconds of stream time. Very cool. Very cool. Brickapix is saying it's very cold where she is. -7 this morning, but no snow where I am. Well, Matt's got a new picture. Then I'm going to ask Ian what the temperature is down there in Southwest. Willow is too cheesy for me. Very nice, very nice. I can't recognise him without his beard now. Just out of curiosity, what was more cheesy, Willow or the cheese and the wine that you had the other night, Jesse?
Oh wow, we had some good cheese.
That is the thing, isn't it? I think as you get older, you kind of wean off the chocolate a little bit.
Yeah, the wine and cheese was better and more, refined. And Willow, even behind Lucasfilm and all these big names, didn't come across good for me.
It's just cheesy.
But isn't Willow very much aimed at kids?
Yeah, so we'll see.
If you watch the original Willow film now as an adult and you hadn't seen it before, you would find that cheesy too. I think they're not playing for the nostalgia angle for it.
No, it's not Game of Thrones.
No.
It's not Ring of Power. It is what it is. I'm curious to hear how maybe that is doing with that audience, but and it is on Disney, so that's okay for them.
Yeah, I always thought that bloke that was in what is it? What was the name of the TV show where they said, "Winter's coming, winter's coming."
Game of Thrones.
Game of Thrones. Yeah, Game of Thrones.
Snow.
There was a little bloke in that, wasn't there? I thought that was Willow. And then I started after a couple of episodes. I thought this definitely can't be Willow. This is very different. Different audience. This is aimed at this show. Just saying. But anyway, what about you then, Carrie? Moving on swiftly.
Well, I've been at the Christmas markets today eating cheese samples as I go around. That's pretty much the only reason I go to the Christmas markets is for the free samples of food. Although I had some really bad ones this time, so that's not so good. Like when you
bad ones,
there was some shortbread, and it was just it was not good shortbread, and I just had to walk away. So.
How do you do bad shortbread?
I don't know. It wasn't good shortbread.
Instead of sugar.
Well,
it was lemon shortbread, but it wasn't sweet enough, and it kind of felt very burnt. It was kind of
that's why it was free.
Yeah, that says you got to
get what you pay for.
Exactly. You don't give out free samples to try and encourage people to buy it, though. Probably give out better samples than that. I don't know.
Oh, okay.
It's not going to work well.
Carrie deserves or wants more better samples of shortbread. So shortbread's your thing, is it?
No, I like the cheese better. I think I do like it.
Okay. Ian, are you
free? If it's free, I'm happy.
Oh, it's free. She's happy, or not if it's burnt, as the case is.
But I was all right having. I don't know. I just enjoyed the experience. It was good.
Okay. All right. Fair enough. But you've been okay, and you're in the world of Lego. What have you been building?
I've been building the Home Alone house still on Twitch.
On Twitch.
Been enjoying that. I missed today's because I was at the Christmas markets. And
so you got to do two.
I thought Ian would be home sooner, so I thought I could do it when I got home, but I couldn't. So
Ian's fault.
Yeah, all Ian's fault. And we've got a sick chicken as well, so I had to look after her.
Oh no! What's the name of the chicken that's not well at the moment?
Sweet corn.
Oh, sweet corn. Oh no!
It's got poorly fit. So.
Oh.
It cost us a fortune just before Christmas. Yay!
Oh no! Is it? It'd be cheaper to eat it, wouldn't it? Than...
It would be, but she is technically a family pet. So.
Technically a family pet. But have you been? Have you looked at them thinking? Why am I bothering? I should just eat it.
I see them as pets. They don't look like chickens you cook. They've got quite a lot of feathers.
They don't look like chickens you cook.
You
they
just
all look like chickens.
In the 7 herbs and spices into the food.
To pull out their giblets.
Recipe.
That's it. Oh, well. Anyway, I wish them well, and Yeah, God, that's sad. And sorry, what was the name of the one that's not well again? It's sweet corn. Sweet corn. Yeah, sorry. I had cob in my head for some reason. I thought that's not quite right. What would you call the chicken cob? I don't know. Anyway, on that note, Nicole's Brick Build World. How you doing? How's your week been in Lego?
Very successfully, cause I finally did something that I wanted to do for ages.
Oh,
look at this! Not flex.
Good.
To reflex.
Ooh, very cool.
I never had the space for it, and now I have, so I had to.
Did you build it this week?
Yes.
Bloody hell! And how did you find it? Because I hear that's quite a boring build, but it looks great when it's done.
The size misrepresent the building experience because it's really big. But I like my modulars. I like building buildings, and they are really there is something to it when you build it. This one, you have quite a build that is in size big, but you don't really build much. It's columns, and other than that, looking forward to what it's like when it's finished.
It's when it is finished. Oh, is it not finished yet?
No, it's finished. I even fixed the mistake that I did.
Is that the one? Is that the video that you sent me?
Oh, that was a second mistake. Only one minifig suffered of it, but I made a mistake with the gears. And Lego was really tricky to me because when I built it, I had one gear left on the table, which I hate.
Yeah.
And then I checked the instructions 4 times. No mistake done. And then at the very end, I came up with the idea of checking the numbers or the overview of pieces. And the gear left over is only 1 time in the set. And I remembered that I built it. And so I have a leftover gear, which was totally fine. Then the whole set was done and it didn't work properly. It just worked kind of, but not really properly. And I tried to fix it and thought of maybe the gear actually had to go in there and the overview was wrong. Until I really realized what the mistake was, and that was just I misaligned the gears. I really had I have an extra gear in the set, and that really threw me off.
Okay.
And in addition, I made the mistake with the misaligned gears.
Okay, all right, good stuff. Well, we live and learn. You did well. 2 mistakes building the whole of that. That's excellent. That is. But
it's a frustrating experience. I'm so glad that this didn't happen with the Land Rover, because that one really was easy to fix. Land Rover would have been a nightmare.
Oh yeah, that would have been. I love the fact as well. You got the Palace Cinema down there. I didn't know you had that.
Yeah, I love that. I think that is the oldest modular that I have.
Yeah, interesting. Very interesting. Okay, that's good. Keep your eyes on that, folks. We've got questions coming up. About that. What have I been up to this week? Just a bit of this, bit of that, really. Taking a few photographs using the snow. Did a live stream this week, folks, building this. I don't normally ask myself what I'm up to. It's weird. But yeah, I've been. I did a stream of this on Tuesday, folks. So watch out, because like I said, this was really enjoyable. Somehow managed to string this out for about 2 hours and 10 minutes as well, building this. Honestly, if I watch my streams back, I do talk 3/4 of the time. I build for about 1/4 of it, and it was really good fun. And I thank you, lovely lot, for being out there as well. But like I say, Tuesday, what I'm probably going to do is I'm probably going to build this, or start building it anyway, and then maybe I might do one on Christmas Eve, just for a couple of hours, just finish it off and wish everybody a Merry Christmas, because I'm a bit like that, you see. I'm nice like that. So anyway, folks, let's see what's going on in the chat out there. Oh, hold on. We got, oh God, I don't know what's this sticking out. Look at something strange sticking out someone's mouth. Cluck, I'm a sick chicken curry. He's not a chicken. What's the opposite to a chicken, Ian?
A rooster?
Ian!
What do you mean by the opposite of a chicken? A hippo?
A dinosaur. I mean,
a dinosaur. What's about with you lot? It's not a chicken, is it? What's a male chicken called?
Oh, male chicken, right? Because a male chicken's still a chicken, right?
Yeah. Okay. What's a female chicken called? Oh God.
A hen.
a hen. And what's a Matt? Hold it up, please. What's a male chicken called?
Cock.
Hey, there we go. Cluck, cluck. God, that's it, honestly. And Kerry comes out with dinosaur. Where'd you get that from? What can I say?
He said hippo. That was worse.
Is that what he said? Hippo.
Well, the hippo is the opposite of a chicken, surely.
What? How is a hippo the opposite of a chicken?
Because chickens are small and can fly. Hippos are big and can swim. And they both sell mattresses.
What?
So,
They both sell mattresses.
yeah.
What chicken sells mattresses?
Which company is it?
Oh, you're not thinking of duck feathers or something like that, are you?
Yeah, it's a chick, isn't it? It's a chick and a hippo.
Oh, yeah, you're right. Yeah.
Yeah, there is. Oh god, that is a strange
Silent
mashup.
Yeah.
Silent Night, I think it is. Yeah, Silent Night. And you always think, oh god, he's going to crush it.
It's so random.
I move a lot in my sleep. I really do. I don't know about you lot. I honestly, I wake up in the morning. I've got no blankets over me or anything. It's I just cannot stop moving in my sleep, like lots. And I don't know where I was going with that, but anyway, I do. And yeah, that was it. The hippopotamus. I always wondered if the hippopotamus moved around a lot, like he did, and he could accidentally squashed a little chick. It'd be really sad.
No, because it's a good quality mattress. That's what I think it's getting at.
Oh, okay. Not one that we were thinking too. All right. Well, anyway, folks, on that note, we'll definitely be looking at the modulars pretty soon. But what I wanted to do, the new modular, which is quite a bit exciting. We've got a survey going on there as well. Oh, well, where's she going? Where's she doing there with her? What's going on, Nicole?
Just moving around.
Oh, she's moving around. Don't worry. Nothing going on there.
Just this chicken here.
Nothing going on there. Andy says, Brick Bods, not seen that. Ooh, what are we talking about, Andy? Tell us. Opposite to chicken is a dinosaur. That's just weird, isn't it? LBB evolution. This is where we go with that dinosaur. Someone definitely did say dinosaur. Was that you, Gary?
That was me. Yeah.
That was it. Gary's so strange. The things you get in Southampton.
Chickens are practically dinosaurs.
I know.
Yeah.
So it's not an opposite of chicken at all.
No, yeah, it's weird. Yeah, what's the matter with you?
What an idiot I am.
This is one, I think this is one for Jesse and Larry. It says, on your daily bugle, which way have you placed the bugle on the sign? I think in the design, it is the wrong way. Jesse, any idea what he's talking about?
Well, I took all the signs off the set and put it on my custom bugle. So I rearranged the signs and
him in his customness. Larry, have you still got it? Oh, he's on mute. Larry, you're on mute. Oh,
I don't know if the I don't know what you call that part of the bugle. The
spout?
The outward part where the sound comes out.
Yeah.
Musicians in the house, please let us know. I don't know if it goes to the right or to the left. Honestly, I would imagine.
Oh, that part.
It goes to the right, if that's what you're talking about.
Exactly. What made me laugh is when some of the first reviews came out of the bugle, they kept referring to that as a trumpet. I was like, it's a bugle. What's the matter with it? Yeah, I know, it was weird.
Trumpets have valves. Bugles are just a loop.
Yeah. There is a certain YouTuber in this country, from this country, that called it a bugle. But it did make me laugh. It was quite cute. Simon, the beds. He said, Simon, it's just strange things. And he says, question for everyone. We've got a question for everyone. We've actually got a thing I can do questions for. Is actually question for everyone. Looking at getting my first module. All right, this is a nice lead into. What would we recommend Andy gets? I'll start with Mark. Mark, what one would you recommend getting?
Assembly Square.
Oh, blimey, straight in there for the big one.
Yeah, no. Right, whenever someone asks me, Assembly Square.
Yeah. All right. Very good. All right. Interesting one. Larry, you got any thoughts on that?
It just depends on if you're ready to, get that addiction going, because once you start, you're gonna start spending
Lego
hundreds and hundreds of dollars.
Yeah, that's it.
On every
straight away from the off. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Right. The Assembly Square, that's actually a good one. Yeah.
All right. We're going in the Assembly Square. What about you, Jesse? I mean, if you wanted to sort of just go slightly peripheral to the modulars, you could go for this one, because that kills two birds with one stone. It's not classed as a modular, but it is a modular.
Yeah, the Sanctum's a good set. Fits in with the modular system. I would, yeah. I mean, I'm a collector, so are you gonna collect all, or as many as?
Right.
So I would go with the most affordable and oldest set that you could find.
Yeah, that's a good shout. If I may,
Not sure if
I'd
it's
recommend the bookstore personally.
I would
That's a
probably
nice
That's not a bad
say
one. That's not a bad one.
Detective Office with the pool hall. I really
Really?
like that one.
That was a really good one.
You still can't buy that though, can you? That's the thing. You can't buy it anymore. But it is a good one. It's almost a bit like, because I was looking into this, and it's almost like this new one that's come out is like the equivalent of, I think it was just after Detective's Office, the Pet Store came out, didn't it? And that must have been a bit of a letdown compared to the other ones, because it just looks so much more basic. Yeah, those were the days as well. Pet Store, everyone's going nuts about. Oh, look, they've done lettering. They've made lettering out of Lego. I was like, blimey, it's like ancient times or something. They've come up with letters out of Lego. Great question though, Andy. Well, let's go up to Ian and Carrie. Ian and Carrie, what ones would you go for? What one would you recommend to be in the first one? Because Assembly Square is big, massive. That's almost like getting the best thing first, and then.
I would say if you're going to try and collect them all, go for the most recent, the most likely to retire next, because then you get it at retail cost,
right,
before you start getting the retired ones, because they're always going to be expensive.
Yeah.
So get as many as you can.
But do we know which one's going to retire next?
Well, yeah, this is the thing, because Assembly Square is the oldest, but
it's carrying on though. It keeps going.
It is carrying on.
I reckon they need next year. I wonder if they're going to do a bigger one, like something that's on a 32 and a 16 plate as well, just like that. But I don't know, Ian, what would you go for?
I'd probably go for the cheapest one you can find if it's your first one.
Yeah,
go for the cheap one.
Well, Sexy Santorum. I mean, that's just been on discounts since the moment.
Yeah,
it came
if you can get that on a decent discount, then go for that, because jumping in with Assembly Square, it's quite an expensive set. And you may find that you don't like modulars. There's a lot of hype around modulars, and it might not live up to it. So start cheap.
Home Alone, actually. Well, Home Alone, is that? Yeah, that's kind of modular, but it's not. It's not perfect.
It wouldn't give you the right feel for it, I don't think.
Yeah. Okay. Well,
sorry, the Pet Store was before Detective's Office, just so you know.
Was it?
Yeah.
So it was. Good stuff. That's probably why I thought it was just a bit more basic looking than that. But what about you, Nicole? You've got loads of them by the looks of them, including the Palace Cinema, which I kind of do fancy, I have to say. What do you reckon?
When it comes to a favorite, I would probably have gone for Parisian Restaurant.
Yeah, that's a good one. I love that. That was
Harry
my first one.
Totally right. I would guess 99% once you build one, you want to have them old. So the strategic way to buy them is probably the best, especially when you don't have the budget to go buy one and right away buy more as well. Because that really can bite you if you buy one set and then realize, okay, that was a strategically error. Now I have to wait, I don't know, 6 months, a year before I can afford a next one. And by then, it can end tragic.
Yeah, it can. It's tragic. We're all tragic. Man, the Lego we've all got. There we go.
I'd also give some advice that if you get into modulars, just buy the new ones. Don't go back, because they are far too expensive. They're not worth it.
They really are, especially the bank.
It's nice to have it, but just keep going with the ones that come out, because they are good.
Yeah, and I tell you what, right? The thing I want to sort of do next year is concentrate on doing some 16 by 16 buildings and building them up. I think that'd be quite good fun. Now then, all right. Well,
and one thing, just
go on, Nicole.
how enthusiastic you are about it, and how well your loose bricks are sorted. Maybe not everything needs to be bought new in box.
That's what I was going to say. Yeah, same.
Yeah, pre-loved, like Bricks Kingdom, up in Lincolnshire. Our good friend Trevor Baker, he's he sells pre-loved stuff. There's nothing wrong with that. Really
you've got Rebrickable as well, and I think that is a great alternative, because there are some modular versions of sets where they would take a set and they'll make it into modular. I got into the Friends line because of that, where I took the sets that were facades and made them into modulars. That's how I got into the theme. So it doesn't. You don't have to break. Yeah, you don't have to break the bank. You can start research sets that look good and rebrickable, and then just buy the set that makes it.
Yeah.
Well, I think it's a great thing to consider, because what are you doing with the modulars? You know, how many people have a city with all their modulars lined up? Whoop-de-doo. You know, it's like everybody's got one. Now, if you're taking it and you're lighting it, I think that is step number one, because there's some great light kits out there. Seems just some, and it really almost has to be done because they have full interiors. You want to see the interiors, so you need to see through those windows. If you're at a show, if you're at a convention, and you see the modulars, you glaze over it because you're like, I've seen that 1,000 times. But if you've got some kind of action going on with it, or lighting with it, or if you are modifying it in some way where you
extend it,
and you make it taller, or you make it double wide, or whatever, that to me that draws my eye, because I'm like, oh, that's the Parisian cafe, but it's bigger, or it's lit up, or whatever.
Yeah, wise words, Larry. Very wise words. So, okay, then let's play a little game. Come on, we've got over 40 of you out there watching this at the moment. I want you lot to play as well. Let's go around the panel. Right, I'm going to start off with Mark, because I think Mark's. Oh, someone fell off then. Who was that?
It's Matt.
Matt, he couldn't handle the pace. Come on, Matt, come back. So what I'm going to do then is just ask the panel, and I need your help out there as well. Let's name every single modular there's ever been. Not including the Sanctum Sanctorum. That's on its own sort of bubble thing, and you can always look at the Bugle as well. That's modular style. But yeah, start with Mark. Let's see if we can get them all. I need your help out there, folks. So start getting your typing away. God, blimey, what was that? So we just cracked my ears. I think that's Larry.
Sorry about that.
Bloody hell, Larry! I think your trousers just split out. Bloody hell! Quick, someone get him a sewing kit.
Help!
Yeah. So, Mark, it's just for you. I think I can see he's googled it. I can see it in his glasses. What?
I'm not googling anything. I'm just.
All right, he's not googling anything.
Yeah,
I know I would. Honestly, Tech, I never. So, Mark, name. And everyone's got to name one. Name a modular.
Cafe Corner.
Oh, Cafe Corner. That was the first one that ever came out. Very, very cool. Come on, you lot out there in the chat as well. So where should we go next? Let's go to Jesse. Jesse, name a modular.
Firehouse.
Oh, Firehouse. Yeah, that's definitely down there. Fire Brigade. You got that? That was the fourth one to ever come out. That was. Larry, name me a modular. Oh, the Palace Cinema. Look at that. What's happening?
Now this is
that actually from it?
Palace Hammer.
Hammer time.
I got a Palace Cinema for free. Let me tell you why I got it for free.
They've craggled it.
Oh no.
Completely glued. And not well. It wasn't even well done. There's like glue. I'm like, I don't even know. This is a
Gluck.
It's a paperweight.
It's such bad gluing. It's called Gluck.
Yeah.
Oh, I love that. Palace. Do you know what? I do actually want to get the Palace Cinema. Nicole, I'm going to have to get you to send me some pictures of the Palace Cinema this week to sort of help me determine whether or not I buy it at all.
But see, that's a great example of one, kind of like the detective office with the pool hall, one that really needs to be lighted. You know, the marquee on that really has to have flashing lights on it.
Yeah. Oh, we've got some good ones coming out there as well. We've got some good ones coming out there. We'll go to the chat as well. Chat, keep throwing them at us, right? They're for when it starts getting a bit tight and we're not sure of what ones we've got left. So keep coming on us. Beetlejace, Ghostbusters is a modular, but it's not classified as a modular. But it is modular in style.
It's the house.
The what? Sorry,
it opens up.
Yeah,
it's not modular at all.
It's not, no, but that's what I'm saying. It's a bit like a cross between this and the Home Alone. So that's what that's like.
So you want us to just do the Lego Creator Experts and then the regular, the then idea one,
modular buildings collection.
Yes.
Yeah, the modular buildings collections. Let's keep it pure. Come on, folks. This isn't a Kobe stream.
Oh, keep it pure.
PJ's all about the Ninjago City.
Yeah, Ninjago
And
City. No,
modular.
it is modular, but it's
Which
not.
I like better than the modulars, by the way.
Yeah, I've got that to build. I really do love it because it's so different. All right, starting with Carrie then. Carrie, keeping it official. She's like a referee, she is. Name a modular.
Greengrocer.
The
my
greengrocer. Okay, I like that one. Yeah, that's the third one. I've not got that. It's quite expensive to get. Axel Plate says here. Brick-a-Pix, that's a very good one. That's a good one as well, Andy. Anyway, Nicole, give us and keep them coming out there, chat. Nicole, give us a modular.
American Diner.
Oh, American Diner.
Oh, the diner's such a cool
Downtown
one.
Diner.
Downtown Diner.
Downtown.
Yeah, downtown. Got to give their proper names. Got to give them the proper names. That's the thing. Otherwise, we could just say, the one with the bricks. And like, oh yeah. Okay. All right, come on, up in the ante a bit. Oh, that's a good one as well.
That's the one I was going to say.
Oh, that's the one he's going to say. Come on,
say it. Yeah, that was my next one.
All right,
that's
Grand Emporium.
Yeah,
that
such
sounds
a cool
very
set.
nice. I can't think what that looks like. The Grand Emporium. I really can't.
It's one
the
that on the back you can
diagonal
scale up as
stairway
well.
one, right?
It's diagonal. I just honestly can't remember. I can't remember what it looks like. I have to look it up.
Yeah. It's the one that's got as Larry said, it's the one that's got the entrance on the diagonal.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
I thought the new modulars that's got 45-degree doors on it. I thought that was the first one. Oh yeah, that's a good one. Brick-a-Pix. That's a good one. So Jesse, what name is a modular?
Okay. How about the brick bank? The bank.
Oh, the brick bank. We like that.
Bank.
Yeah, that's the 8th one to ever come out. That was like that. Brick-a-Pix. She knows her stuff. She really does. Over to you, Larry. Name us a modular.
Did we get the police station modular yet?
Always don't. No, we haven't. It is called that, isn't it? I was going to say it isn't, but it is called that. The police station. Do you know what? That was the second one I ever built. Love that. And I bought another one as well because I want to make it taller. Because it's nice and easy. Good stuff. Let's go up to Nicole. Actually, Nicole, without cheating, I want it in German and I want it in English.
That's the problem. I know it in German, but I don't know it in English.
Translate it then.
That's the one. In German, Axel, you have to help me. It's
Axel,
the Rathaus. The courthouse. It's not the courthouse in
Town hall.
Town hall.
Town hall, right?
Oh, town hall.
No. What is town hall properly in German?
I think it's Rathaus.
Okay. That's
Madhouse.
not what I learned.
Did you say madhouse?
At least
some town halls are madhouses.
Our one is in London. I know that much. Blimey. You live, gee. All right, cool. Well, let's go to Ian then. Town hall. That's a good one. I didn't even write that one down. Ian, name us a modular.
So have we done bookshop?
Oh, that's a good one. No, we haven't got the bookshop. I need to build that. That particular one looks amazing. That's the 12th one to ever come out. What about you, Carrie? Let's have one from you.
Market Street. If it's maybe.
Oh, that's the second one. Yes.
Yeah, whether it's official or not, I don't know.
I think they classed it officially, didn't they?
Yeah.
Even though it wasn't technically in the line, it was a different name.
A Mega Man. He's saying Carrie's on Google. I don't think so. She knows her stuff. She's far too clever. All right, back to you, Mark. Mark.
So we had was it dark orange, the corner garage? It was like really, really dark orange.
Oh, yeah, it was. I think someone else said the corner garage. Who else said the corner garage? I'm pretty sure someone said the corner garage. Chat definitely said the corner garage somewhere. There it is. Axel straight in there with that one.
Yeah.
Do you know what, right? Here's what I'm probably going to do, right? If they come out, this is my plan. Tell me what you think in the chat, folks. If they come out with a gift with purchase a month after, and you can only get it when you buy the modular, that's when I'm going to buy the modular. So what I'm going to do is on January the 1st, I'm going to buy a load of cars that are coming out. The garage is a really good little garage set, little electric car. There's a recycle bin, dust cart car I'm going to get, or vehicle. I'm going to get that. And after I've built them, I'm going to build the corner garage. And then I'll get the modular after that. So that's going to be my plan for January. What about you, Jesse? What do you name us a modular?
Name another modular. Can I just look at the wall and
Yeah, well, loving this flex.
Oh, flex.
Yeah, flex. Ew. Oh, sorry, I've got to put on my long distance glasses to see my modulars.
We've not done them all.
I think we said.
I think we covered
we
them
did
all.
done them all. No, we've not done them all yet. Not done them all.
No.
Not each person has said one yet.
Oh,
Oh, I thought we were including the chat too.
yeah. I
Yeah,
thought
we are including the chat, but we'll refer to the chat in a moment. If we're getting stuck, no, the Home Alone house isn't one, but it is close. Yeah, that's it. No one said that yet.
All right, we need to start over now because I don't know who said what.
Yeah, well, exactly. That's why I've got a pen and a paper, you see, to keep an eye on who said what.
Checking them off. Oh.
Yeah, I'm checking them off. We've got
Did we have the pet shop yet?
No, it's not your turn yet, Nicole.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm German.
Jesse's
It's
turn.
always my turn. I'm
Say the pet shop.
sorry.
Say the pet shop.
Honestly,
I was gonna say the Parisian Cafe, but
oh no
Yeah,
one said
Parisian
yet.
restaurant.
Got that. It's
You took mine.
all right. See, this is
The
the thing. This is
Parisian restaurant,
yeah.
by the way. That's the
all
dish.
of a sudden, the pennies dropped on the panel. They're thinking, "Oh yeah, actually, this is the game." All right, Larry, come on, Larry, give us one. Larry, come on, give us one, Larry. Give us one, Larry. Larry, give us one. Come on, give us one. Larry, there. Larry, don't focus too hard. There it is. There.
I'm thinking.
There you go. There's one. There's that one.
I know the jazz club.
Yes, no one said it yet. Well done.
nice.
Yes. That is admirable of you, Larry. That is admirable of you. Right, Nicole, you can't help yourself at the moment. Come on, give us one. Give us one that we haven't said yet.
We don't know which ones we've said.
Well, I do. I do.
Okay, we might need a reminder.
Well, welcome to the game, Gary.
I'm sure we've said them all. That's what I'm confused by.
I think there's a few we've talked about but not said yet.
Yeah, that's the difference.
Did we
you see.
say Andy Square? Or was
No.
it just...
No, we haven't said it. No, we spoke about it, but no one actually said it. Honestly, Jesse, if you watch that back as well, you'll laugh when you see that because Larry, because I had it coming up all the time when I was saying it. All right, good stuff. So, who am I going to go for? Who should I be cruel to, Carrie or Ian? I think Ian should go next. Give him a little bit of.
Has anyone actually said the detective's office?
No one's actually said it yet. So, which one are you thinking?
No, we
of
said
saying
detective's
next,
office, but it was before you asked us. So that's why I'm getting my
That's why I
fingers
thought to myself, you know, we'll talk a little bit about modulars just to get their little brains going and get the juices running, and then I think I just complicated it. But anyway, Ian, are you going with the detective's office?
So yeah, we'll go detective's office then.
All right, detective's office. Good stuff. So we still
Is that
got...
all of them now?
No, still got
Come
another
on.
one. We've got one more to go. That some of them in the crowd have said. But yeah, let's go. So, Carrie, what's the next one then? What's the one? There's one more. We haven't said it yet.
Boutique Hotel?
Oh, is he straight in there?
Wow.
That is amazing. That is it. That is all of them. But what can I say?
There are what now? This makes the 18th.
Yeah.
Modular. Although now this one is called. It's in the Icon.
Yes,
line.
Icons now.
Yeah.
Icons no longer creator expert because we're not creative and we're not experts anymore. We're icons now.
I guess.
Sound like something off
Icon.
a Windows
Very
operating system, don't we? With bits off that.
But they weren't all creator expert before. I think we had advanced before we had creator expert. So there's been 3 different names for them, I think, the whole time. Can I count that as my fact for the week?
Yeah, that can be your fact for the week, actually. We'll do facts in a minute. Carrie can't help us. The women tonight, they're like getting in there before they're getting ahead of themselves. They really are, which is lovely to see. It really is. KO says, Greg, you're stressing Nicole out. As I said, I'm not stressing her out. She's so keen. She really is. But anyway, Oldenoff, thank you for the £5, my friend. And because of that, I think because Larry's here tonight and Jesse's here, I think we're going to have a little bit of detached cable action.
Detached cable. Cable detached.
Ooh, that was a good one, wasn't it? Cable detached cable. Love a bit of that. Can't beat the AT-ATs, folks. You really can't. In fact, Jesse's got them tonight on his jumper. albeit it's a blue one. Don't know what's happening. He's had a fight with a tin of blue paint or something. There he is.
He's got tauntauns. He's got. Is there a wampa on there anywhere?
Let's have a look.
No. The tauntaun's on the sleeve there.
If the wampa's wearing it.
No.
He's got a tauntaun.
It's missing.
Oh no, the tauntaun's there. The tauntaun's there.
Yeah.
There we go. I think is that a Hoff? Is that a wampa under the armpit? Under your armpit?
No, it's like a.
No, it's just a gun.
It's one of the guns. Yeah.
Oh, it's
more tauntauns.
They have more tauntauns where that could have been a wampa, I think.
Yeah, he's very dexterous, isn't he, old Jesse's? The old Pilates classes are going down a tree. I love it. Honestly.
Did this come out last year or
no? That's this year's one.
Oh, okay. So these two go together. It says
they do.
Yeah.
The thing is, I voted. I did a survey. I said to everyone, I said, "Come on, let me build this one next." And they were like, "No, you got to build this." Village Hogsmeade. I nearly called it Gringotts then. God, that would have triggered a few Harry Potter fans. Oh, look, there we go. Talking of Harry
There's
Potter.
a wampa. He's having a penguin snack.
Love it. Oh, I love a penguin.
We had a bunch of these, and we put them in this pool, and we called it a hoth tub.
Oh, I like it.
It was cool. Do you know what the temperature of a hoth tub is?
No idea.
Lukewarm.
Oh, talking about
True
right?
True
Not many people know this, but I used to actually work in a bank. But I lost interest, so I left.
That's horrible. I love it though.
All right, cool. Where are we going to go next? Oh yeah, I'll tell you what I was going to go next. I was going to do thank KO once more for that £5. Do appreciate it, my friend. I really do. As I appreciate everyone who shows support for the channel. And like I always say, folks, the simple fact that you lovely lot are here as well is really cool support. So I do appreciate it. Brinker Pete says triggered. Yeah, could you imagine that? If I pulled out Gringotts. Oh, look what I got, Gringotts. And I'm like, oh no, it's not. It's Hogsmeade. Silly me. We're never going to get a Gringotts anyway. So get over it.
Suddenly your numbers just dropped. You've just offended everyone.
What's the matter with them? They got their giant train. What more do they want, Mark?
They want Gringotts.
Yeah. Giant train is one thing, but it doesn't work with the rest of the things. It
doesn't work on the system. It's broken the system.
No.
You know what? I'm going to use that line.
Lego just needs to give them Gringotts.
Yeah, it broke
just
the
give
system.
them Gringotts.
Oh, I'm going to use that line in the video this weekend. I like that. KO says, Mikey James says, no, I keep hearing a lot of male builder want it like Doc. Like, who's that? Doc Samson, perhaps? I don't know.
They're talking about Modular Strip Club.
Oh yeah. That is the thing. Well, you just make one. Nicole, would you put a strip club in your city? I'm not sure I would.
Why not? I heard that's where you get the best breakfast.
What?
I've heard that as well. Is it an American thing, strip clubs and breakfast?
Is it? Jesse?
I was off screen LOLing. That was hilarious.
Oh, okay. Nicole just wants to try the breakfast sausage.
Oh,
that's what she's after. And she's like, yeah, baby.
That escalated.
What can I say? Anyway, I think. Do you know what? I think let's do one of my favorite segments of London Calling, 150, of course. Is the facts and news, or the facts or news, as the case may be. So let's go around the panel, asking them what their piece of fact or their piece of news is for the week. And I'm gonna start off with a person I can always rely on to be the most technical person here for facts and figures and stuff like that. And that is, of course, the lovely Carrie, who, in case you didn't know, she speaks actually Japanese as well. So Carrie, what have you got for us this week? Is it a bit of fact? Or is it
it's a quick quiz based on facts. So I thought about the modulars as well, because obviously it's modular week. So the quick question is, there's 3 modulars bigger than the Jazz Club. Which 3 are they?
Assembly Square.
More pieces.
Come on, everyone out there in the chat, help with this as well. I'm going to say assembly square, so that's me done.
That was the easy one.
What can I say?
I'm gonna say Grand Emporium.
Ooh,
Grand Emporium didn't have much inside it, did it?
Yeah.
Okay. I guess police station.
You can see the bit of paper.
I
That's
can't.
cheap.
It's lovely. That Grand Emporium was nice.
Okay.
Yeah, you're right. And one more.
Town Hall.
Oh yeah.
Oh, what
Town
was that?
Hall. That's a
Town
good
Hall.
show.
No, not a Town Hall.
I feel it's got to be a more recent one than that because they tend to get more pieces as they go along.
Oh, I reckon Downtown Diner.
The cinema?
Nope. Is this one?
So, I mean,
Boutique Hotel?
Yeah.
Oh,
Okay.
good shout, Mark. I didn't think Mark was going to know any of these. I was going to go really easy on him as well tonight.
I've got another. It's a two-parter.
Oh, it's a two-parter.
Yeah. There are 3 modulars that are worth currently on Brickset for new over £1,000. Which of those 3 modulars?
Cafe Corner.
The bank.
The Brick Bank? No.
Yeah. Oh.
Town Hall.
No.
Fire Station.
No.
Ooh.
Market Street.
Market Street, yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
Green Grocers.
Green Grocers.
Yes!
So
Get in there!
Okay, it's maybe the 3-part. Of those 3, which is the most expensive?
3-parter, blimey. We do the whole
Market
stream
Street.
on Carrie's facts
I
here.
thought it was Cafe Corner.
You're thinking Cafe Corner. So
what's the
vote
question?
from that 3. Let's see who's right. So you're saying Cafe Corner.
Yeah.
I
Mark's
reckon it's
saying
Market Street.
What's the question? What's the question? I
Which
forgot
is most expensive of those 3?
Oh, I'm going to go Grocers. Green Grocers.
Green Grocers. Anyone else?
Come on, Larry. Have a guess.
One of you's right. Who do you reckon's right?
Yeah, who do we reckon's right? Come on in the chat. Let's know who you think. Okay, G for Greg, M for Mark, and who was the other one that had a guess?
Ian said Cafe Corner.
Cafe Corner. Which ones do you reckon it is, folks? Which one's a modular Kahoot? Yeah, if I knew it was going to end up like this, I would have done one of those tonight. Maybe I should do a Kahoot once a month or something like that. We don't know. We've got Echo Bricks out there as well. Good to see you, dude. Actually, I'm pretty sure he sent me a picture earlier on.
People are voting. It's just a popularity contest now.
It is. What do we reckon? Pet Shop. I was going to say Pet Shop Boys. John White. Good to see you, dude. I haven't seen you for ages. I recognise your avatar. Good stuff. Cafe Corner is a good shout. Michael J Productions. Simon is saying M. That's for Minark, in case anyone's wondering. Echo Bricks is going for G. That's G for Greg, of course. I was having a good old chinwag with Echo Bricks this morning about network cables, of all things. Bigger Pix is going Minark. Minark's getting lots of love out there at the moment. Okay, Carrie, let us know.
It's Market Street. It's actually over £2,000 now.
That doesn't surprise me at all.
Wow.
2023, according to Brickset.
Is that actually a good set?
No, it's a rubbish set.
No. It's probably one of the weakest ones.
Yeah.
But...
Based on all the modulars, that's the only one that's really got it's lacking like a whole side. So the 16 by 16 bit's quite nice, and then the bit on the side is just 1 story high.
Yeah.
I like it because I like the steps at the front, but it is definitely the weakest one.
But it also had the shortest shelf life, didn't
yes,
it? So it died really quickly.
Because it was a fan designed one. It wasn't a Lego designed one. But yeah, because it was so sparse, not many people got it. It's gone up. It's rocketed. That's the only one we didn't buy from Lego. We bought that one second hand.
That's why I piece them together. That's why I piece them. I don't buy them. I piece them together.
Oh right,
that's on my custom colors and everything. For me, it's about the build experience, experiencing the build of it. And if I change the colors of it to make it more affordable to me, then I still get. So I've done Cafe Corner. I just made it using pieces I already had. So Cafe Corner build, custom colors cost me $0 because I just used the pieces I already had, and that was really fun. I actually really enjoyed that. That was great fun.
Yeah, I've never. I fancy doing that with the bank, like collecting all the parts for that.
Yeah, and the thing is that you can change up the colours as well. Like, if there's something that's quite a rare colour, so Cafe Corner had some really, really rare pieces in it in terms of the colours.
All right, I've got a trivia thing to ask you there, Mark. I think it's that one. Oh no, it's not that. Keep going. Sorry, I've got. No, it is that one. It is that one. What is special? Can anyone in the chat? This is one for the chat, not the panel. Let's wait and see if anyone in the chat. What is special about the base plate on the Palace Cinema? What is special about the base plate on the Palace Cinema? My God, I hope I'm right on this one.
You are right, and I think I know what you're asking.
Okay, good stuff. Good stuff. I didn't realise it was actually tiled. But if it goes upside down, Larry will definitely give it away. What were we saying, folks? I'll give you a shout out. I'll give you a shout out, chat. You got it. Let's go. What are we going? Oh, it's all coming in now. Mikey J Productions is saying it's red. Is it? Could it be?
No, it's covered in video tiles. That's what mine one is.
I mean, there's a lot of clever people out there. Brickapic's got it. Andy Seston's got it. Mikey J Productions has got it. It's the only set to have it. It really is. Look at that. Look, we've all got it. All right, let's have a look at everybody's red base plates. Here we go. That's that. It's got so much glue on it, it's gone orange.
I know, right?
That's funny.
And here's why. You know why? Or I guess the benefit of it, and I'm going to just dump out all these glued parts. It's so that you have a red carpet on the inside.
Nice. Love a red carpet. Blimey. I'd wonder where I was if I went in somewhere with a red carpet, in all honesty. There we go. Look at that. Just open it. That's weird. Video tiles look good. And let's have a look at Jesse's. Look at Jesse's.
Got a plank on.
Pure.
So I thought that was pretty rare when it came out, and was like, should I use the red base plate? Because I could use that for something else and it'd be rare. So I built it on a different color. I forget what color.
Most people do. Most people do take away the red. For some reason, they don't build it with it.
We do ours with ours, but as part of our city, cut all the base plates of the modulars, and I wouldn't allow him to cut the red one.
Yeah. Wow, that's incredible. You go, oh, hold on a minute. We got incorrect. A set 231 Hospital from 1978 also had a 32 by 32 red base plate. Ah, I see.
Yeah, I knew it was in another set, but I couldn't
that is the
remember
one. Look at that. Incorrect. He's used the proper grammar and everything. I love you out there, Titanium. I really do. Actually, Titanium, I need to know when you're around. I need you to come back on an LC for an episode. Michael J Productions, I don't see it as a race anyway, as Greg is colorblind again. I wish I was. But what can I say? That's a good little bit of trivia. That could be my fact of the week, except it's not. I got a really cool one, and it's on the new modular as well. So we had Carrie. Carrie, have we gone through all your ones? No, we've talked to Mark.
Sorry.
We've talked to Mark. Mark, sorry, mate. I stole a little bit of your thunder there because I wanted to talk about that red base plate. But what was you saying, my friend? You were saying something about the Palace Cinema, and then I said, "Oh yeah, I know a fact about the Palace Cinema."
Was
you were talking about parting out your modulars.
Oh yeah, parting out sets. So for Cafe Corner, some of the pieces. So at the top part of Cafe Corner, it doesn't have windows. Instead, it makes the windows up by using different pieces. And so I didn't have any of those in that color. So that's what kind of led me to change the colors of them all. And then I kind of adapted it to make it my own using colors I already had already available. And that's one thing as well. That's my kind of advice I give to people if they're looking at a modular thinking I would love to have that in my city. You don't have to buy it. You can just get the instructions, look at, and on the back of it, every Lego instructions, or sometimes it's some part through if they're multiple books, you will have the piece list, or you can even go onto Bricklink, and then just literally just look through the pieces. And that's what I did. I got a clear Ziploc bag, and then I started going through my collection and putting pieces into a Ziploc bag. And then once I had them all, I was able to build the set. And then I just made it my own. Just change colors, change bits about it, put an interior into it, and just had a load of fun with it. And now I have a Cafe Corner, and it didn't cost me anything.
Wow, dude. I'm going to have to pick your brains about that.
I think, Larry, you're on mute, mate.
I was destroying the Palace Cinema. So I had gotten, in a bulk lot, I had gotten the Parisian restaurant. I'm always, that's one thing I always have my eye out for as I'm looking through bulk lots. I'm like, is there a modular in there? Is there a modular? Because for whatever reason, I've run across this twice before where somebody had put that in there. Well, it was only about 2/3 complete. Most of the top floor was gone, but it has some very unique pieces, and I think they do that with the modulars. So with the Parisian restaurant, it has the white croissants on the top as an architectural piece, which is great. But where else do you get white croissants? Unless you order on Brickley.
In a hot
I don't
scene.
know. You could do the typical nougat color or whatever if you had a bunch of those, but
yeah.
Or just do something else. I mean, you could change it up.
You could put placeholders there. You could put a tile there. You could put
yeah. But it's a great piece.
Yeah.
I love what they did with that. It was such a great. It's like a scroll piece on the top of the window.
I got a little fact for you as well about modulars. This jazz club originally was not going to be dark red. It was going to be fully blue. The whole building was going to be blue. It was, which would have been a bit weird. I think the red and the blue worked together quite well. Simon says I pieced together Castle in the Forest, even buying really cheaper than the aftermarket.
Yeah,
Dude,
I remember talking to Simon about it. Yeah, it's so cool. Like,
wow.
And the thing is, as well, is like if you see a set and it's got some amazing pieces, like jump on Bricks and Pieces and buy them, because once they stop making them, and especially if you're thinking of getting that set that went online. I did that with the Spring Lantern Festival. I went on because I didn't think I'd ever be able to get it. So I went on to Bricks and Pieces and I bought all the exclusive bits. And then I got the set, but now I have double. So I have all of the exclusive pieces twice.
Wow, that's really cool. Hold that thought there, Minark. So Ian, what's your fact or news for the week?
So we've got the Bricklink Invitational, not Bricklink Invitational, Bricklink Designer Program.
Yeah.
3.0.
So I was going off to look at stuff on that, but I spotted that a bit of news that I'd missed is that in September, the Office set was awarded Toy of the Year.
What?
Yeah,
and
it was
grown-up
cool.
Toy of the Year.
Huh.
Which it's important to know it's grown-up Toy of the Year and not adult Toy of the Year, because they're very different categories.
That's not.
Yeah. Strangely, does the adult Toy of the Year take batteries?
I've not looked it up, Greg, but I'll find out next week for you.
That can be one for next week. Thank you. For external use only. Okay, good stuff. So that was Ian's strangely bordering on adult humor fact there, which it's what I love about Ian. He really does. He's like on the knife edge every stream. Beautiful Nicole. You do, Nicole. Can I just say that light purple suits you? It really does.
Thank you. Brings color to my cheek.
It does. Your rosy German cheeks. I love it. So what have you got for us this week? A fact or a bit of news?
I have two facts because I think I have a bit on catching up to do.
Okay.
And to be honest, one of them is the fact that I had prepared for the last time I was on. And I like it so much that it is a shame not to bring it. But it felt like cheating not to bring another one. So the very first one is...
You've lost me, but keep going.
The very first one is the one from the last time I actually wanted to tell it, because everyone knows partnership and the marketing of every 11 minutes a par finds themselves and fall in love. As for Lego, in 2021, every second 7 Lego sets were sold worldwide.
Wow. Every second 7 Lego sets. Wow, that is a good fact. I like that one. That is an awesome fact.
That is
no idea what it's got to do with people falling in love, but it's a cool Lego.
The ratio.
Fell in love with Lego.
The ratio. Every 11 minutes, one par finds itself, one couple. But every second, 7 sets, Lego sets are sold. So 7 people.
There must be a lot of people in love and find love through Lego. How about that? Is that all of that? What can I say? What can I say?
And it lasts for a lifetime.
Yeah, I know. That's the thing. That is the thing. And yeah. So did you say you had another fact for us as well?
Yes. The second one is I wasn't able to really follow up. Maybe everyone of us in the community, we can do it next week. Fact is, worldwide, 25,000 people are employed by Lego in 40 plus countries.
25,000. Blimey.
25,000 in
Yeah.
40 countries.
Well, I tell you what,
More
right?
than 40.
A very small ratio of them work on their internet webpage, that's for sure. And even less work in their postage department, I tell you. All right, very good.
But I have to tell one further thing.
All right, this
that
could be
really
technically a
is,
third fact, but go on.
Yeah.
We'll go with
It is a fact. It is a fact. Carrie, I have to thank you. You brought the best fact, and I think of you daily. I think it was one of the first facts that you said was that Lego pieces that fall to the ground get legs. I think of you daily because they're gone. And I think of you every day.
It's a fact. No one believed it at the time, but they grow legs.
Right.
I do indeed. All right, Nicole. All right, that one's very loose fact at the end there, but we'll go along with that.
Wow.
Where should we go next? Let's go to Larry, because Larry's a legend and he's full of facts, I'm sure, as well as other things.
I have no facts. I have no facts at all, but I do have news.
News, yeah, okay.
We're going to go with news. I've got some. This is London Calling exclusive.
Ooh.
I don't know. Only if you have Costco's. Do you guys have Costco's?
Yeah, we have Costco.
Nicole, do you have Costco's in Germany?
No.
Okay. Run, don't walk to Costco right now because they are the Lego they have there is they are clearancing it.
Wow.
I bought, so if you can see these sets right here, those are, well, I'll go get them. Hold on.
Okay. There he goes. Look at the speed he goes. You think Spider-Man's fast. There's nothing on Larry.
Okay, so we got...
Oh, I love that set.
I like
That's
that.
such
Yeah.
a cool set.
I won't remind you what Cy O'Connor says that looks like on top of that, but we'll go on.
I picked up 4 noodle shops.
Yeah.
Oh.
Love that.
Okay, these are you know, convert your monetary units, but this is $45 retail for $20. Over like 55% off.
Yeah, that's like £16, that is.
Yeah. So I spent, let's see, let me do some quick math here. I spent $100 and I saved $120.
Wow, that's good, isn't it?
I mean,
that's less than 50. That's over.
It's like 55%. I mean, it's just on brand new sets. So yeah, for those, you know, if you've got Lego in your Costco, run, don't walk, go get some, because I mean, and this got some great parts. This
that noodle shop is such a good set.
Oh yeah, these let's see, there's a good picture of it. So you got these, you got the triangular pieces in 2 different colors of green.
Yeah.
Wow.
You've got the rounded corners. Those L-shaped.
Mm-hmm.
Where's it over here? Ooh.
Yeah.
With the dome top, those L-shaped ones. Just a bunch of great parts, and for cheap, man. I mean,
You got the light nougat bricks in there as well.
Oh yeah, and there are.
It's a great way to get more of those.
Quite a few interesting slopes. You've got the yellow street lamp, hollow minifig head piece. Great for drafts. If you guys are doing drafts with your friends or your loves or whatever, yeah,
good stuff. All right, that's a pretty decent. That's a good fact. That's a bit of fact and news, really.
And that's not the only set. Those are just 2 of the sets I got. They have so you can get the Tony Stark Iron Man, his man cave that comes with a baby Groot. It's a 2-in-1 pack.
Wow. Oh, is that the Hall of Armor?
For $50.
Yeah.
I think it started at like $140. So you basically you buy Groot, you get the Iron Man, which is the more expensive set, for free.
Oh.
There's Ninjago Heads Up TJ. There's a couple of there's a $45 Ninjago set that's on sale for $20. The one that they don't discount, and there are pallets and pallets of these, are the classic yellow box with the it's got all the space stuff on it, all like the shuttle and all that. I mean, it's actually a discounted a little bit. I mean, it's like 20% off, but yeah, that's also a great part if everybody in your group picked up for that.
Anything over 20%, I think it's good. All right, good stuff, Larry. Good stuff. Minark, over to you.
Yes.
Tell us what you've learned about Lego this week.
So for me, I'm a part collector as well as a set collector, so I love having loads of unique parts. And one of the things that I looked at recently was all the different colors, because obviously over the years we've had lots and lots of awesome colors. Like we've got all these bright colors, but we've also got the standard light bluish gray, dark bluish gray, and then I found out there was a light bluish gray and a light gray. And then I looked at the chrome, because we all love chromed gold and chrome silver because they look awesome. And over the years we've had bricks and dishes, etc. And we've seen chromed minifigures as keychains in lots of chrome colors. But did you know there was a chromed color that was only out for 1 year and has only 5 pieces made in it?
Really?
Tell us more.
Yeah. So that color is chrome green, and it was in 1999.
What?
That 1 year, this chromed green. And out of the 5 pieces that were in this chromed green, 3 of them are Bionicle. 1 of them is a little gem piece. This is all according to Bricklink.
Yeah.
And then the 5th one is the inside of Technic wheels.
Oh.
Really?
Very cool.
Was it like in a... Well, they didn't have the Speed Champions.
No. So according to the Bricklink description, it is the 62mm diameter, 46mm Technic Racing large wheels. And they came specifically with the tyres that had the Technic Power white pattern on them as well. But they came in chromed green.
And what set was that?
I can get that for you now.
Ooh.
I just found it was amazing.
Chromed green. That's so
chrome
weird,
green.
Yeah, that's
chrome green. And
that's juicy right there.
Yeah, there's only one person that's selling this, and he's selling 4
Wow.
of them. Yeah, and they're selling 4 of them. And they're selling for around 40 British pounds per one.
Ooh, that's pretty cool.
Let me have a look at what set it came in for you, though, my friend. And it's in Austria. So if you're in Austria and you want to spend £40, you can get the equivalent of £40 on each. So times by 4. You can get exclusive chrome green wheels.
So Mark, would we consider that the rarest Lego color ever produced?
I don't know if it's the rarest one, but it was interesting in terms of chromed. In terms of the chromed range, it seems to be the rarest color of chrome. Certainly in terms of piece usage.
Yeah, it's almost like a sort of coppery greeny. You know how copper goes when it oxidizes, it goes green.
It's not what you would class traditionally as.
Sure.
It chromed. It's a very unusual.
I keep expecting TJ to chime in. He's probably frantically researching right now. He's going to come up with an answer. I'm sure.
And then tell me incorrect.
Yeah, but really,
that's so mad. All right,
I'm waiting for it to come up incorrect, Mark. Actually, in this set.
So lastly then, I say lastly. I'm ultimately the last one. Penultimately, Jesse. What have you learned about Lego this week? News?
I don't really have any facts. Did we cover the plural of Lego as Lego?
No one's ever said that, but
everybody knows that one. And if you don't, you're kicked off the panel.
Yeah, exactly. You're not worthy.
I'm not worthy.
How about social media news? Promote somebody's challenge. I'm a big challenge guy on Instagram, so
come on, give it to us. You want
I've got habitats. Holiday habitats are going to start Monday, and you build a little square, and it's an 8x8.
Okay.
And
Jesse, is this your challenge?
No. This is Brick Fam Builds and Brick Huntress are co-hosting, and sponsors are all around the world. So there'll be international prizes separate than U.S. prizes, and some female builder only prizes. They've got quite a few sponsors, including BBG Forge and things like that. So I'll spoil my one little Christmas build here. I took the Guardians of the Galaxy
nice.
old 97s drummer, and that will be a teaser for what I'm building.
I love
very
his holiday jumper.
Yeah, where did you
Holiday
get that
jumper.
from? That is
Yes.
a very cool torso, my friend.
Is that an advent calendar one? What is that?
Classic Space. I think I got
Yeah.
some online. Forget where. A handful of them with Octane. I got an Octane one. And
You got to love them, man. You got to
Typical
love them.
Jesse, just blowing it out.
So
Yeah.
look for. So they're looking to have over 1,000 entries in the course of next week. They've never had that, but that's the trending. So if no matter where you are, if you're on Instagram, go to Let's Build a Holiday Habitat hashtag, and we'll do one a day next week, and and there are a lot of prizes. So
Wow, that is well worth doing. Thank you for that, Jesse. Anything like that, it's always good. News fact. It is news of sorts, isn't it? So, it's keeping
yeah,
people.
it's not too late.
in the
You can
loop.
start Monday, start posting one. And
Sweet.
participation, it doesn't have to be the best one. You get your name in a hat and could win some cool prizes.
That's what it's all about. Good stuff. Richard just realised he's actually watching about an hour behind. I thought the stuff he was commenting on was a bit like, blimey.
Scrub back and don't go
I
back
didn't
to
say
live.
you're about an hour behind. But anyway, Richard, by the time you've got to this part, we would have finished in real time. So hope you've enjoyed the stream. And if you didn't, give us a thumbs up anyway. I'm talking to the future, Richard. Okay, well, here's my fact of the week. And the fact is, well, it's to do with the new modular. So let's bring it in, shall we? There we go. There's the new modular. This is the first floor, and they made a mistake on this, which I was kind of interested to see. So let's see. Can anyone spot the mistake already? Can anyone see the mistake that they've made?
There's no space between the Z and the C.
What are you talking about?
Did you say Z?
Jazz Club, marquee. I mean,
That's
is that a
so
sticker
it looks
too?
like it's one word rather than two.
Jazz Club.
Oh, I see what you mean. Yeah. I almost said something else rude then.
Yeah, I've spotted it. I've spotted it.
Yeah.
I've seen it. Oh, that's really bad.
What? Okay, Mark, what is it?
It's the 1x4 with the two studs missing on the right-hand side.
There.
Oh my
Look.
goodness.
They missed it out. But this is the funniest thing about it.
Tile.
Yeah,
it's missing that's with the two studs up.
Oh my gosh! Okay,
It's
so they took the upper level off, and it came.
Yeah.
The piece came with it, and they took the pictures. They didn't
You can
notice.
see it on the other corner. Yeah.
This is the best
Because the Lego guys gave the Lego to the photo guys, and the photo guys have no clue. And there it is. Yes! Awesome. That is awesome.
How about that?
So this has to be canon now.
You win. You win. Best
That makes
facts.
it so much better. Yeah, just
Yeah.
seeing
That
that.
is
canon.
hilarious.
You
That is
cannot
funny,
take
isn't
the
it?
floor above off without removing that now,
Yeah.
because the Lego official picture says
That's
that
how
you
do
have
it.
to leave that piece attached to the floor above.
Oh my gosh, that is hysterical. Now, be honest, Greg. Did you notice that yourself?
Yeah, I tell you what I noticed, right? And I didn't even make a thing of it because I just thought, oh, maybe they. I honestly, I didn't, but I did notice because I was the day I brought the video out about this, I was like proper focused on it, and I noticed that. That's what drew my attention. It was just the line. I was like, what's this? And then I went to the other picture, and I was like, oh my god, yeah, it's from that. And then I
that's
thought,
so very funny.
but it is out there on Instagram. But yeah, when I was poring over it, because when I was doing my video, I did some research before that, looking at all the leaks and everything, and I was just trying to work out the tailor. Like, there's so many people who did previews of this when even the people that got the boxes in their hand, they didn't realize there was a tailor's. No one even mentioned the tailor or anything like that, which was kind of funny to see. But good fun anyway. But I think on that note, yeah, that was my fact of the week, folks, and I hope you thought that was
so
good,
funny.
fun to watch too.
Greg, I think because if you were the first person in the world to notice that, Lego owes you a jazz club.
Yeah,
I think they do actually. I think Lego should send me a jazz club, and Lego, I'd be more than happy to review it for you as well. Which I actually quite like the color. The more I look at it, the more it kind of grows on me. We'll look at the set in a whole, in a mo. And I've got my thoughts. I love the colours, but I do have a thought about that. So on that note, I think should we have a look at some photographs? Tell me in the chat, what would you rather look at, photographs or look at the sets? Which way round would you like to do it, folks? And on that note, let's say hello to a few people that are out there. Just put P for photographs and S for sets. Blimey, Larry, you're very loud.
Seriously, what is wrong with me? I got a case of the dropsies.
We've got the dropsies. As long as that's not the only thing you're dropping. We've got Liz out there, the lovely Liz. She goes, "That's amazing." Thank you. I think she's talking about your jumper, Jesse. I think she is. And Larry has got. Oh look, Larry's flexing. Show us this off. Look, the lack of cheer is disturbing.
I find your lack of cheer disturbing.
Yeah. What's he got on his head? He looks like he's wearing a shower hat.
No, he's got a Santa hat on.
It's a shower hat, ain't it?
No, it's definitely a Santa hat.
Right. Has anyone ever got in a shower before with a Darth Vader helmet on? No, I didn't think that one had. I just thought I'd ask.
Someone probably has
picture in their head. It's like, what?
You're just going to get a whole host of pictures next week of people just with helmets on in the shower.
Right. That would be quite funny.
But that explains it now. Because, Larry, do you know what I thought he has on his head? The UK has, when the guys go to court, is it court? This wigs.
Oh, yeah.
Barrister wigs.
Well, the barristers
the
do.
crazy
Yeah.
barrister wigs from 2 centuries ago.
Right.
Yeah, not to be mixed up with baristas, folks. It's barristers. They wear completely different sort of wigs. No one's even voted out there yet. What do you want to see? Photographs, or do you want to see the new set? So shall I just do photographs? I'll make up the minds for everyone. Let's see. Let's just get to it.
So as we wait for an answer on that, Greg. So
yeah, man.
To clarify vernacular, a jumper in the U.S. is like pullovers, but for kids.
Oh,
so if you have a jumper, it's like a one-piece thing. Not even close to being what a sweater is.
Oh, I see. Yeah, it's not, is it?
So a jumper, and it's like, I think they're called jumpers because it's what you put your kids in to play in. And I don't think they call them jumpers anymore. This is more like a mid-20th century verbiage. But yeah, a jumper was mostly only kids would wear jumpers.
Oh.
And it was like a one piece. Usually it was like shorts, but they had like the overalls. Yeah.
Wow.
Just so you know what we're talking about.
Yeah,
I love you English folk and your made up words. It's great.
We're the mother nation. It's you're ruining our dictionary. And I tell you what, right? Every time, like I use Teams at work to communicate with my fellow colleagues, and it bloody Americanizes everything. He puts what's Z's and Z's in where I put an S. It's like it's English. What can I say? All right, everyone wants to look at sets by the looks of it. You've got Titanium J, he's saying sets. Andy Seston, he's saying sets. King Oldendorf, he's saying sets. Even Mikey J Productions, he's saying sets. Richards, he's all caught up with us now. You'd have to watch that missing hour back, Richard. Honestly, it's a very good one. In case the romper suit. Brick Pigs, I don't know what sort of stuff you wear, but anyway.
Thank you. A romper would be another word for
That's
jumper.
what I know them as, rompers.
Romper.
Yeah.
It's a romper. Sounds so bizarre. Okay, let's get this up, shall we? Said the actress to the bishop. Let's get it up. Let's share that. Let's do
sets.
Yeah, we want to see some new sets, don't we? Everyone wants to see new sets. So you want to see some new sets? Let's take a look at some new sets then, shall we? Let's take a look. Let's go straight to the Lego store and take a look at some new stuff. Oh, look at these. These are lovely, aren't they? Can I put everyone over here? That's better, isn't it? I like it like that. Okay, cool. Now,
why
just
Lego
while we're
did you charge so much for Assembly Square? It's
I
criminal.
know. I'm John Lewis occasionally will drop the price down to what it was originally, won't they?
Yes.
And that is still good. I love these. These do look good, don't they? They really do. I got a modular family village.
Did you type modular in?
Yeah. I just typed
Yeah,
modular. Yeah. Look at that. The poolside holiday. It looks all right. But anyway, let's go to the new one, shall we? The bank, the brick bank. Look how lovely that does look.
Such a cool set.
And I'm going to part that out. The main thing you can't hardly get with that is the windows. Apparently, they've got like a special print on them. Let's take a look at this, though, shall we, folks? This is the one. This is the big one of the week that we're all loving. I like this.
Yeah,
I did. I'm not saying it's the best. Far from it. I am liking the fact that I do like the color. There's only one thing that aggravates me about this on the front, anyway. It's nice and symmetrical. I just don't like the Jazz Club sign. The Z and the C are too close together, and the finish at the top is not very good. Like and that's really it. That's the only thing I don't like about the front of it.
Same. That's the one thing for me as well, Greg, is when I get it, I don't want that sign on it. I'm building it without that sign. I don't like the sign at all.
Well, I think I'm just going to take the bananas off it. Or
no, I'm going to remove the sign.
Those are yellow wieners.
Yeah,
yellow wiener. Obviously not to scale with a minifigure. Blimey, anyway, it'd be very popular. Put it that way, folks. All right. So, what do we think about this then? Well, I'm with you, Mark. Let's start with you then. Initial thoughts on the exterior.
Love it. Love the colours. I love the fact that we've gone more kind of primary, bold, bright colours for the modular. I think that's quite fun.
Yeah.
I like the fact that the sets of obviously they've got prints. I love the stained glass windows. I think they're amazing. I think that's such a cool feature to have. I like the canopy with the signage. I think it's a good callback to the Palace Cinema. I think that there's lots and lots of gentle nods to different themes here, and I appreciate that. But as I said, the one thing for me is the Jazz Club sign itself on the front. I don't like the kind of flame yellowish orange color around the outside. I don't like that at all. I don't like it.
Yeah,
I think that
I think they chose it. I reckon they chose it, Mark, because it kind of brings in a little bit of the yellow building on the right hand side. But
yeah,
that's the only thing I can think of.
Yeah, I just, for me, I think that I will at least try and build it.
Yeah.
Without that sign, because I love the different references. There's so many different little subtle references to previous modulars, and I think it's so cool. For me, it's a day one if we get a gift with purchase.
Yeah.
If there's a gift for purchase announced, I will wait for the gift for purchase because I missed out on that last time. And yeah, I'm definitely.
And it's a good gift for purchase. The taxi is a beautiful little. It kind of sits somewhere between Speed Champions and Lego City. I love it. I really, really do. All right, cool, good stuff. I tell you one thing I don't like about the exterior, other than obviously the Jazz Club side, is I just wish that the building on the right was just one thing. It should have been, in my opinion, a pizza store, as the whole thing, not a tailor's and that. I don't quite get how that all marries up, and especially the tailor is on the first floor, and the chef's got to go up to the greenhouse on the roof to get it. It kind of, I don't know.
This is what they do with modulars. They cram as much as they can in. So if you look at like the corner garage, you've got the tiniest little vets above it, and then something else above that. Then like each floor is meant to be different, and that's what people expect. You don't want like everything to be the same.
Do you think people look at this too practical, like they're humans? Do you think that's what it is?
We're not trying to create a realistic set of streets. We're making a Lego set where there's lots of
if it's going to have playability, then you're right.
No, that's a good point, and that's a good point.
Because you wouldn't want a tailor that was like a whole modular building either. So this way you get somewhere for people to go and get their clothes without it taking up too much of a modular. I think it's nice. Shy's brainwashed. He's like day one purchase and he doesn't even like it. What's the matter with you? What's the matter with you? Get yourself a Thai bomber or something.
Yeah, no,
I would just be worried. I'd get my brand new suit, and it would smell like pepperoni.
Exactly.
That's the bad thing.
Yeah, where's the problem with that?
What's the problem with that?
Well, no,
Oldendorf would love that. It's cool, chef. Actually, do you know what? That Jesse, if you said that's your beard, I'd say that is your minifigure.
Yeah,
that is your sick fig. Jesse, what do you think of this set? At least from the exterior, anyway. What's your thoughts on it?
This is the first time I'm delving into the pictures here. So
Yeah, man.
I love that interior. So I love that you get the cello
Yeah,
or the bass violin kind
Yeah.
of
Yep.
instrument.
Size wise, if we're talking scale, Jesse, that is a cello, right? Cellos aren't too removed from jazz clubs, but it is a double bass. We call it a double bass.
Double bass, right?
It's a double bass.
So that's a great inclusion. I like that you save some space by that orientation. Yeah, I have all the modulars except for the first 5, so I will definitely be continuing to buy modulars, and it looks great.
It does. It does. I like the guy on the right hand side, the double bass player. I like the fact he's got a hearing aid because even if you are, got hearing impairment, you can feel bass and you can quite easily play bass as well. My only thing about this image, and I love this image, I really, really do. Bit Amy Winehousey. I like that. Is that the woman on the drums looks like she's about to come up with some Harry Potter wizarding.
She's about to cast a spell on you.
Yeah, she's going to cast a spell.
Yeah, and she kind of looks more like a librarian than a.
I was going to say, it looks like afterwards she's going to pop upstairs and do some secretarial work or something.
Yeah.
This
and
is
do you know
her
what would have been
part-time job.
Do you know what would have been a nice touch on this as well? And Nicole, I want to know what you think about this. It would have been nice if they'd actually named the band and had it on the front of the drums.
Oh, that would be great.
Yeah, that would have been
That's a good point, Greg.
A beautiful little
At least so
detail.
you can name it yourself.
I must write this down because I'll put that in my review of it. Okay, fine enough. Nicole, what do you think then? Come on, you love a modular. Are you going to go crazy like Shy Time and get yourself it on the first day, even though you're not particularly loving it? What's your thing?
I love it. I will not get it first day, but I will definitely get it. And I maybe will dive into lighting it, not setting it on fire, but when I look at the sign.
Yeah, you're going to douse it in petrol.
Yeah, I need to set everything on fire. It needs to be
lights.
proof.
Lights,
right.
Behind those stained glass.
The stained glass, the dress sign, I like it. It's I think it would look amazing in the dark if the jazz club would be lit up.
I don't know about the stained glass. I don't know about that. That's
I
definitely
love glass. Beautiful.
But are these have they used the speckled stuff?
I'm not sure if it's speckled. I don't think so.
But
they look just like 1x1 bricks.
Yeah, they are. They're 1x1 bricks. I'm not sure.
But I don't think there's any sparkly to them.
I don't know. It's a weird one, that. There's not much going on in the pizza era either.
You've got the new topping to the pizza.
Yeah, I was just. It's a new. It looks like it looks like a margarita pizza.
It does actually. Cool. What do you reckon? Oldenough, you're out there. You're like my go-to pizza guy. What do you reckon? What is the flavor of this? I'm thinking, what's that pizza with the spinach and the egg? It's it sounds like a French name. It's a French name or something.
Quiche.
Begins with F.
I'm like eggs and spinach.
Yeah, Florentina. That's it. It says what it is. Florentina. Sounds French. Doesn't
a
Florentina.
Okay, sure. Mm-hmm.
Florentina.
But it looks like it has big blobs of mozzarella on it.
Oh yeah, I love those big blobs, especially when you take it out of the bag with all the water. Lovely, jubbly.
Greg, can you go back to the box art again, just for a moment?
All right, let's go back to the box art. Oh, I'll tell you what is that? It's a funny looking island, isn't it? That is.
We can go back to that and we can go back to that and comment on that in a minute.
Yeah.
What's in the background of any photo? His eye goes straight to whatever's behind it.
Yeah, that white shed in the background. I don't know. Anyway, we want the box art. Mark wants me to go back to the box art. Let's have a look at the box
just for one
art.
thing. See, for me, that sign would have been so much better. The sign they've used for the logo of the box.
I'm with you.
It's a better font, that's for sure.
That would have looked. I think that would have been so much better.
Yeah,
just the whole look. I think that would look so good.
Yeah, I do like. I like the symmetrical architecture of this. I really do. I like the fact we've got 45-degree doors as well. That's kind of cool.
Mm-hmm.
I like the fact we're getting a green Vespa. Love that. A little bit of an Italian thing going on there. It would have been if they could have just done one thing and given us a blue one so that it kind of tied in with the blue Vespa that you can buy, that would have been quite cool. But green is quite cool, very Italian. Color-wise, it goes really well. I do genuinely like the colors. I like the idea of the greenhouse on top as well. Ian, what's your thoughts on this particular modular?
Yeah, I mean, you've got to, with all of these modules, you've got to take into account that it's not meant to be realistic. You know, the Palace Cinema sits about 6 people. And similarly with this jazz club, you've got maybe 10 people might cram in there to listen to it. So it's all
exclusive.
So yeah.
Very exclusive.
But I do like it. I think it works really well. The style's quite good. You know, I think someone said it's based on New York architecture, but it also fits with a lot of kind of both jazz clubs and comedy clubs in the UK. In a lot of cities, you'll get buildings of this style, and so you could easily convert it to a comedy club or have both in there, kind of thing. So I think it should be really good.
I'm definitely looking forward to building this. Ian, are you going to buy it on day one, knowing that potentially there is a gift with purchase coming out?
So we buy 2 of every modular.
You do. It's very strange, but true.
Yeah. So it is possible for us to buy it on day one and buy it when the gift with purchase comes out.
Yeah, but you just said before the stream that I'm not allowed to.
But then there's if we buy both of them with gift with purchases, then we could sell one of the gift with purchases. So it's tricky. But what you can do, remember, in the UK, is you could buy it on day one, because we're not going to know about gift with purchase.
Yeah, because they don't tell us.
Because they don't tell us in advance. It'll just be rumours.
Well,
if it does turn out that you have to buy a modular to get the gift with purchase, which is what happened last year, you could buy a second one with the gift with purchase, then use the receipt from the first one and return the second one that you bought.
Oh, dude, that is a good move. I like that.
Yeah, there's no shame in that. I support
That's what we're doing. We're doing that.
I tell you what, right? I did honestly, folks. I did this for you, lovely lot out there. I actually emailed Lego earlier. I didn't email them. I tweeted them earlier on. Brick Fanatics sent out a tweet, and I replied to that. And I just said, just out of curiosity, can we have some clarity on the gift with purchase? Because I know Brick Fanatics, they will know if there's a gift with purchase coming up there. All the RFLM lot know if there is or if there isn't, and that is a fact. And so I
don't know if they would know I think they would probably know if there's going to be a gift with purchase. They won't know for definite the dates, because the dates can change, and they won't know the criteria for buying it, because until lawyers get involved, those are up in the air as well. So all they can tell you if there is one or not, unfortunately.
I tell you what, I did order this week. Funny enough, Richard, I did order, and it's the last one in the UK, I believe. A brand new pizza van, the set that came out just a couple of years ago. I tell you what was nice though. There was this chap that some of you from the US might have heard of called Brickenick. He replied to a tweet of mine earlier on today, so that was nice of him to do that. So don't forget, folks, everybody who's on here, there's Twitchers on here, there's Instagrammers on here. There's people that use, obviously, Twitter, like myself. You will find all their details, or their main details, down in the description below. And while you're there, like I always say, give us a thumbs up. You know you want to, folks, because it actually tells people that we're here, alive and kicking. Did you have a little look on the inside? Let's have a look on the inside. So I'm interested to know what Monarch thinks about the inside. Let's have a look. I just want to say one thing as well. On the entrance there, that is actually a ticket office there. So
that's so cool.
Yeah. So this lady here, the one who's on reception, that's the dressing room. Okay, can I just say, by the way, the one thing that stresses me out about this picture here is you can't see it on that one. Let's have a look, see if I can do that. Is it on that one? There it is. It's this one on the box. It's the rabbit. The rabbit's in the road. I'm stressing because I don't want it to get run over.
Roadkill.
Yeah, roadkill. One day they'll bring out an element that is roadkill. Can you imagine that? What sort of world do we live in?
We have a splat tile. Could you just have it in white?
Splat tile, yeah, with a rabbit's head on it. Look like a pair of slippers. Can I just say as well? Has anyone noticed the stairs? you'll be able to put your figures on the stairs now. They won't fall off because they've got jumpers on them.
That's because they're narrower than normal stairs. So normally they'd just use studs, but it's only 3 studs wide. So they've had to use jumpers in order to get them to fit on, I think.
Those aren't jumpers, they're sweaters.
Those are sweaters. Yeah.
Hey, boom, boom.
I see what you did there.
Love it. I like that on the outside as well. It's a nice little design, isn't it? Here for the sort of eating out. That's very, very cool.
I can't unsee that missing corner now.
Yeah, I know. I keep thinking every day. Every day it's only been out 48 hours. I keep thinking they're going to update the image, but I don't think they ever will.
No.
You guys know
that's the best one. That's the best one there. That's how I saw it. It was like, what's that?
Do you guys know, is that an umbrella pizzeria satellite dish? Is that old school or
is that a new print?
It's got the yellow. I don't think the old one had the
there's
yellow.
yellow in it, so that's probably a new print.
So I love the poster. There's no stickers in this as well, folks. So that signage, live musical night and magic show, it's pretty cool.
Are you sure that? So normally when they include posters in these kind of sets, they come as stickers.
Yeah.
Because that way you can change you could have it like wonky to make it look more.
Oh, I thought it was.
I would imagine the jazz concert is a sticker.
Oh, okay. I heard there wasn't any stickers in this. I want to know as well, can anyone on the panel and can anyone in the chat maybe help me? Shy, if you're out there, I'm sure you could. I want to know what this established 1932 for the tailor is all about. There must be something significant about that. And I've not heard anyone mention anything about it, but it kind of draws my mind because I know what Lego are like. They always want to put significance into things. There's the ticket office. There's the lady there. She's obviously the receptionist as well. I like his hair. I think his hairpiece actually for the tailor is the same hairpiece as my sig fig, which is kind of swishy.
1932 was when Lego was founded.
Oh, there you go. There we go.
That's why we're having the 90th anniversary stuff.
That's it. That's my fact for next week. Thank
math. I get it now.
That's pretty cool, though, isn't it? But that's the thing. The devil is always in the detail, folks. It really is. Ask any litigation lawyer that. Let's go down. Let's have another look. There's the dressing room. Anyway, let's have a look at the dressing. Nicole, what do you think of the dressing room? Do you like the dressing room?
It's very nice, especially the dress of the singer. I absolutely love her dress.
Yeah, that dress is a lovely print. Let's have another look at that dress as well, folks. Tell me what you think out there. There we go. He's in the tailors. He's the tailors. What you don't see is the on the opposite side of this. And I'm deducing this is there's kind of things on the windows that hold the material, the cloth on it, and that's quite a nice touch. I just don't think the tailors was as well thought out as it could have been. I think this is why I think there's just not a lot going on here. That said, I do like the sewing machine, and that it adds a little bit to it, I suppose. Brings in another character. So it's cool.
That curved piece that's on it does look like it's a folded piece of fabric. I mean, it's like
it's nice. It's a nice thing, and it also as well. If it's it almost like it's a costume sort of thing for the people, for the band and stuff like that, which is kind of cool. Too empty for a tailor. Yeah, I think there's just more happening on the other side. I think they've taken out the wall, Oldendorf. That's what I mean. Math, it all adds up. It certainly does, mate. It certainly does.
Oh, jeez, TJ.
All right. There's the reception area. So she's, as well as being the working in the ticket office, she works in reception as well. So, what any thoughts? Anyone on the old record player?
Yeah, the gramophone shoved in the corner.
Yeah. What do you think about that, Larry?
I mean, it's kind of neat. I mean, I love when they take and are able to create things like this out of just a few very small parts, and it's easily identifiable.
Yeah, I agree as well. I agree.
That lamp is ugly.
And those look like are those lacquered gold pieces?
They're green,
which is never a bad thing.
Yeah, I agree with that. That lamp seems the most undesirable thing in that, isn't it?
But it's
Yeah,
got a
I would have
green
made
ice
it dark
cream cone.
green.
Yeah,
I wouldn't have made it classic, kind of. What's this? Is this classic or bright? Is it bright green or classic green? I would have made it the darker green.
Yeah, I think that would have looked a lot nicer.
Yeah.
Yeah, darker would have definitely worked on a wooden table.
Similar
I like the
to,
telephone.
I think you get the dark green lamps in the detective's office.
Yes,
so you know you get more tie-ins there. It's just a bit,
I'm seeing so many hints and so many nods to previous modulars in this.
Yeah,
definitely.
I like the old telephone design, dude. That is a good design. That's like that's using 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 pieces. Awesome. Anything else at telephone? London. Do you know what? I should put a little meme out there saying London's calling on a little bubble. That'd be quite cool, wouldn't it? Or maybe not. I don't know. Anyway, we've got squirrel. What's this? Why do people keep saying squirrel every time they see squirrel? What's all that about?
That's from the movie Up.
Ah, okay.
Dougie the dog would, if he'd see a squirrel, he'd go, squirrel, and he would be totally distracted. That's what that's from.
I love it. All right, come on. Let's go around the panel. And I want to know from you lot out there as well in the chat. Who's your favourite minifigure in this? I'm going to start with Nicole. Lovely Nicole. Who's your favourite minifigure in this and why?
The singer, because of the dress.
Oh, that's a good shout. That's a good shout. What about you, Ian? Favourite minifigure and why?
I'm liking the female magician.
Yeah.
I just think it's nice that they have gone with a female magician rather than going with the more stereotypical male. And, you know, a bunny's always good to get as long as you keep him out the road.
This is true. This is actually, I just think I've noticed another mistake. Ooh. Let's have a look at this. I'll come back to this. Hold that thought, Ian. Oh, I thought there the bunny looked grey.
Oh, yeah.
No, that happens a lot. So a load of people wanted a grey bunny and they ended up with white bunnies. It's the renders. It's not great quality.
Oh, is it like a horrenda?
It's horrendous.
Sorry, terrible. I couldn't segue in that one too easily. Right, Ian. Ian's into bunnies, so of course he likes bunny rabbits, and he's going for the magician. What about you, lovely Carrie?
I quite like the blue waistcoats. They're kind of sparkly.
They are quite cool, actually. I certainly wouldn't go wearing one of those in the office.
No.
But they've got a look about them, haven't they? They've certainly got a look about them. I like that. What about you, Larry? Any particular figure?
I like Pizza Chef's new. I like his full mustache beard.
Yeah,
Reminds me of old Jesse.
Yeah, the Jesse of old. Talking to Jesse of old, Jesse, who's your favorite minifigure in this?
I'll stick with the instrument, the bass or celloist.
Yeah. We're calling him the bassist. He's pretty cool. And what about you, beautiful Mark?
I love the tailor. I think the tailor's top is so cool. That red and the tie. I think that's such a cool torso.
Yeah. I agree. I tell you, I've got a bit of a soft spot for the chef, I will say, but I think the female singer is probably really the best one.
Dress.
But I tell you what I'm going to go for, Mark. I tell you what I'm going to go for because I do love a little floral number between you and me. I really do. I'm going to go for the Vespa driver. I like his torso. I think there's a really cool torso he's got on there. I just think it looks really good. But all the figures tell a little story about this set, and I think they've done a perfect rendition of what figures go with this set. Yeah. And I like it. And they definitely got to come out with proper drumsticks, I'll just say, because honestly, I'm looking at her and I'm thinking I don't recognise her from any of the Harry Potter films. I really don't. And she's got 2 of them as well. But yeah, a cool set. So just out of curiosity, everyone who's on the panel, seeing as we're looking at what is. I think overall, most people do like the Jazz Club, but what would we give it out of 10? I'm going to start with you, Nicole. What would you give the Jazz Club out of 10?
9.
Give it 9. That's
something between 8 and 9. It's not as different in that it is spectacular, it really falls into the line of being a classic set, but it looks beautiful and it will fit in perfectly.
Okay, no, that's a great score. 9 is phenomenal. I'm going to go to Mark next. Mark, what would you score it out of 10? And I want to know what you lot out there think about this as well, please.
Greg, I don't want to be the prophet that shouts it out. The only thing that would really the set maybe would suffer from if the red is not really consistent. If it really gets a shaky red, is it shaky? Is that the inconsistency in coloring?
Yeah,
but then again, buildings are quite patchy, so
they are. 100 Club.
From the outside, I think it would be okay. When you're looking at the inside, I think it could be more of a issue.
Yeah, interesting. Interesting video here. Just realised. Look, they've made a point of him having a red notebook whilst they're actually constructing,
and he's wearing blue.
Very nicely color coordinated Lego. I love that, and I love the fact that this particular set isn't being assembled in a nuclear bunker as well. I do appreciate that. I really, really.
Well, if you push play, you'll see that one of those 1x4 with the 2 studs is already pre-placed right there in the front.
Oh, it is actually. You know what?
Man, they just cannot get this right.
Well, I wonder if it's from the same shoe. This could be from the same
saw
shoe.
him put it on.
He's just a poor Lego builder. Let's just call him out.
Yeah,
yeah, exactly.
We actually got to see the tailor room properly there. He's got a mannequin in there as well.
Mm-hmm.
See, that would have been a fun thing to put in the photo.
Yeah.
No, because you're not meant to know what's inside until you buy it. That's the whole point. You're ruining this set for me. Stop it.
Don't show me.
You didn't want to know.
Well,
I've literally not been looking at the screen for the last 20 minutes.
All right, then. So you can't. Are you not going to worry about scoring this set, Carrie?
No, you have to wait till I've built it because that's the most fun part for me. I'm excited about it.
I love that engine shot. That looks so cool.
It does look good, actually. I will say that.
In answer to your question, Greg, I'd also give it 9 out of 10.
9 out of 10 as well.
Yeah, apart from the sign is the only thing that stops it from having a 10 for me.
Me too. Yeah, I'll go with that. That's true, Ian.
We're all saying really nice things about it, but I've heard nothing but bad things on social media. No one likes it on social media. Why is that?
I think a lot of people, and this is a weird thing for me, a lot of people are not liking the brown on the red. So if I just go back to this here, just as he's bringing it round, we'll see the front of it any second now, folks. We really will, I promise you. There, right? A lot of people are saying they don't like the brown 1x1 tiles on the red, and I think it looks all right to me. It's a little bit.
I think it looks perfectly fine, and if you don't like it, you can change it out. It's like it's like a couple of 1x1 tiles.
Yeah, and to me, I'm picking up a few hints of the Ghostbusters. As well.
Definitely.
You know? I'm thinking that because the prices are increasing, people are expecting a lot more than they're getting.
Well, no, that's not. That's not the thing, is it? But inflation doesn't mean we're going to get more. It's the opposite, everyone.
Going up because the prices are going up.
It's the opposite.
It's an inverse relationship.
It is. It really is.
But there is a tradition with not liking modular buildings, because I can remember, for example, Corner Garage. It has a kind of a bad reputation. I looked at it briefly. I almost passed on it because I thought, I don't need it. And then I only bought it because I know myself. I want to have everything. And I'm so glad I bought it. I love it.
It was the same with the Boutique Hotel.
That
got a lot of stick at the very beginning.
Still does.
Yeah. I don't see why. Don't buy it. Yeah.
It's the tree. I think it's the tree.
Yeah.
You've got to be very. It's a. I mean, yeah.
But I feel so sorry for the Lego builder, mainly the Lego builder, because it is like, I don't like the tree. Why don't you like the whole set? I don't like the hidden side app. I don't like hidden sides sets. And I think to myself, these two things do not go exclusively together. If you don't like the app, that does not mean that the set is.
Yeah,
that was the same thing that was exactly the same with video. It's like the video as a theme. I loved the sets. I thought they were amazing. I thought that they were so cool. Lots of creative uses and colors and everything. the app can just do one. It was just like, but that wasn't for me. Like, I'm not the demographic for the app. I was never going to use the app, but that doesn't mean I hate the theme. I think the theme was pretty cool, and
so
prints were amazing.
Nicole's very generous 9. Mark's very generous 9. Carrie's doesn't want to give us any score on it. You watch it, folks. She'll review it. You don't need to worry. What about you, Ian? What would you give it at 10?
I'm thinking 8.
Ooh.
Okay, no, 8's good.
But I do think out of so if you exclude Assembly Square, out of the ones that are available, I think this is the best one.
Yes, I agree.
And
this reminds me more of the Detective's Office, which is one of our favourite ones.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's just the setbackness or I don't know, the colour scheme, maybe.
Okay, that's interesting. That's interesting. 8 is still a very, very good score. Let's go. I'm going to go to Jesse next. I'm curious because Jesse, as we know, folks, he's got a huge amount of modulars. He really has. Jesse, what would you give this out of 10?
Keep in mind, Jesse builds a lot of architecture too.
Well, this is the interesting thing. You see, this is I'm curious, and everyone's got their own views. They bring their own kind of thing to the scoring. But I'm curious as to what you, as someone who's probably on this panel that's built more architectural stuff than anyone else, for $230 for what we're getting, what would you give it out of 10?
I think before the stream, I would have given it an 8 out of 10. But now dissecting it, seeing like the tile brown, the half oval above and below the windows, some of that architectural detail that, like Carrie's saying, I want to build it first before I rank it. It's probably going to rank higher because I'm starting to see more clever use of pieces.
Yeah. Because we are. This is the interesting thing about you. Kind of have a pin. You score in your head immediately when you see something. It's a first impression, and you only get one chance at a first impression. That's life, folks. It really is. And then you might build it, and it might be a very average set, but because you've had a really good building experience, it kind of ups the score on it, and that's why it is always different for everyone, folks. It's always different. It really is.
I have a really quick question. That. Just going back to what you said, Jesse, above and below the windows, I've just been studying that. That is a half round.
Yeah.
But there's something attached to it.
With
which means it, yeah.
So no, that is a part. There's a stud on it. It's a half round jumper.
I've never seen that before.
They have them in the Princess Peach.
That's new.
I have never seen that piece before. It's fascinating. I was trying to work out.
It's a great piece. I mean, yeah.
No, stuff like that. Yeah. Now that I didn't see that until you mentioned some of the other details.
So Jesse, on a first impression, what would you give it?
Before the dissection, an 8.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Okay. After dissection, and this is sort of after dissection, but before you've built it.
Give it an 8.5.
8.5. Okay. 8.5. That's a new one. Jesse's 8.5. Larry, what would you give it?
Okay. Well, you have to understand, I'm hard to please.
Yeah.
So at my first impression, when I give it a 7, that's actually pretty generous. But I would bump it up. I would bump it up to an 8.5. One of the details that catches my eye, like right off the bat, it's so simple, but I love it, are the awnings for the pizza place. Because I look at it and I just say, oh, pizza place. Cool, pizza place. I mean, it's a very simple detail, but done very well. I love when they put just all so much detail in a very, very fine space. I love that. I wish that, like in this picture, you've got a tiled floor. I think that modular floors should all of them should be tiled. Because when you see all those studs, like in the dressing room, the studs for me just really detract because I think unless they're going for carpet, like deep shag carpet, I think it's very polished for a modular building.
Yeah.
even though they put so much attention into the interiors that you almost never see when they're being displayed. And that's why, again, lights, people. It should be shown off and should be very polished. So
Yeah.
I don't hate it. I think it's kind of neat. But some of the points with that marquee sign, the font spacing, and those yellow wieners at the top, I think they could have done something else.
Yeah, I think, but I mean, that's the thing. The Jazz Cup, it just needed like a few more millimeters. That's all. But it all comes down to how they print and stuff like that, I guess, and the mechanics in behind all that. For me personally, at the moment, I do really like it. It's growing on me. At first, I was a bit like, oh, I don't know. I think it just seems a bit oversimplistic. I don't think that's a fair thing to necessarily say. I love the fact it's symmetrical. I like the choice of. I genuinely do like the choice of colors. I think it's something a bit Bronxy about it. The pizza seems very Italian to me, so I love that on the right hand side.
That light yellow is the perfect color for that building.
Exactly, and I would love what would finish that off for me is like a little Fiat 500, a little one or something like that, or maybe even a yellow
maybe
Mini.
that is the gift for purchase.
It could be. It could be. You never know, or it could be like a pizza truck that some people are guessing. That could be a bit too obvious. It might be one of those ones on like a tutu or something like that. Who knows?
I had the limo, like a little limo.
Yeah, that's true.
People
Yeah,
off
that's true.
at the club.
And
Or
Greg,
it could even be like, you know, it could be even like like one of those vehicles that go around with posters on it, advertising what's actually going to be on the Jazz Club and stuff like that.
right. But Greg, if there isn't one, then we could have a challenge as the panel of London Calling. Let's build one.
Oh, I'd love that. Let's
Yeah.
build a Fiat 500.
Let's build, or just something we think should have been the gift we purchased.
Yeah, that'd
something,
be so cool.
Something that's relatable to it. That would be quite a fun stream to do. Maybe do that on a Friday or even a weekend thing or something like that. Just to hang out and just build something to go with it. But yeah, that's really interesting. So for me, at the moment, I'm giving it a 7.5. But I think that is a really good score. But blimey, in my exams, if I could get 75 every time I did an exam, I'd be more than that. I really would be. But I do like it. I think it's going to be one of those that grow on people as well. And I think this has been more well received than like a lot. I think definitely the boutique hotel. People were like losing it over that tree. The corner garage, people were losing it over that. It was just like it's just like a big brown tile. My one other criticism that's just kind of dawned on me because I've had a bit of an epiphany. Now we're looking at the deep diving wise is this building at the front. Yeah, lots of detail, like loads of detail. Look at the sides and the back of it, folks. There's nothing going on. It's flat as a pancake.
But this, I mean, let's stop there on the side, on the red side.
On the red side, okay.
The number of buildings where if you don't put a building next to it, there's bits on show.
Yeah,
that they've done really well on keeping that color on the side.
Yeah,
That I think that's good. However, on the pizza side, you have that like
the big chimney,
the 2D shadow image of the chimney, including the black interior of the fire.
You could just climb straight through into it.
They should at least have made that one in flat.
Yeah,
brown.
I think it would look okay if you had just the brown, because that is how a lot of buildings work.
Yeah, absolutely.
You've got the brick and you can't render over it because it's too hot because of the chimney, especially if you've got pizza oven there. But the black stands out really badly.
Yeah.
I think if disguised that and had it all.
But you're going to
brown,
butt it up against another one.
Well, yeah.
Well,
no, I agree. I agree with Carrie. It's just if you were to, because you know, if this was your first modular, you haven't got anything to butt it up against.
Yeah.
Having just a clean edge to have something else next to it, that looks really, really good.
And we've all got to start somewhere when we're collecting these modulars. I think this is a fun one. This is kind of like, is a hint of Create Your Expert here. There's definitely more than a hint of Lego flexing their color palette, especially when it comes to like Friends or something like that. I like it.
Yeah.
My last question. We was going to look at Harry Potter stuff, folks. We was going to look at some of the Star Wars stuff. I don't think we've really got time for that. Otherwise, we'll be here till about midnight. But we've definitely done a brilliant deep dive into the Jazz Club tonight. We certainly have. My last question to everyone, and I really want to know what you lovely lot out there think about this as well. Skellig, lovely to see you, mate. Would you have preferred the Jazz Club to have been in blue as opposed to a dark red? Mark, I'm going to start with you on that one, my friend.
Yeah, I think it'd be really cool in the blue. I think I like it in the dark red, but I think also it would look awesome in the blue. I don't mind either, and maybe that's something that'll come down the road. Maybe I'll mock another one of them up using pieces and have one in blue that could be a comedy club down the road from it or something.
Now that is a good shout, a comedy club. Like that idea. Jesse, what do you reckon? Would you have preferred it in blue, or are you glad that they did it in red?
I like the classic brownstone look above. Yeah. So if I were to adapt this, maybe two different, maybe a separate blue building for the Jazz Club and a barbershop below or something that continues that brownstone.
Yeah, that's kind of I like that idea.
Or the expand the tailor shop.
Yeah,
do something more grand for the Jazz Club.
And Lego, do us a favor, will you please? Will you give us some dark red at the pad wall, please? We could do with that.
Yes,
we definitely need to load more of that.
Yes.
I'm curious, Larry. What do you reckon? Would you have preferred it in blue, or are you glad that they went with the red too?
No, I like it the way it is because that's very centered to the time. With those kind of buildings, they did not often paint anything above street level because it was too high. It was too costly to do that, especially if you're painting what was typically brick. You just didn't see that very often, so it would seem weird to me.
Yeah.
So no, I reflect Jesse's sentiment on that one.
Good stuff. I like that. He concurs. Carrie, are you glad that they went with the red?
So the picture I've seen of the blue it's a darker blue at the top, isn't it?
Yes. It's kind of like a navy blue, I'd say. Yeah. It's not the same blue as that.
I mean, I like this, but I also like that. I think that also is a different colour to what we've had in the past on the modulars. I feel like we've had the dark red in the fire brigade, haven't we? Or you're saying that's proper red?
I think that's just red, yeah. I'm not sure.
Well, I've got it with the Ghostbusters Firehouse. Yeah. Whereas the navy, you don't really have. So
the roof of the Parisian restaurant is the dark blue, isn't it?
I've no idea. Maybe. Maybe the roof of the police station is, I think.
Okay.
No, the police station's grey, it's flat. Yeah.
But I like I like it as it is.
So one quick question on this picture specifically. Have they repurposed like a mini craps table for displaying it? Any other reason you'd have a table?
Yeah,
like
it's a weird table, isn't it?
Yeah, it does look that way, doesn't it? I have to be honest. But yeah, who knows? Let me know what you think out there as well. It's a bit of an awkward sort of thing, isn't it? Really. Yeah. But it's all very nicely color coordinated as well. So
I'm impressed, Greg, that you didn't zoom into the background to see where the flat is located. Like, okay, I can see.
It's not an image I can control full facts on, so I can. That's it. That's as much as I can zoom in on it. Don't worry, I'll be taking a screenshot later and doing that.
I question their love of Lego because I see a lot of surfaces that are empty.
Yeah, that's not.
Yeah,
that's not. No,
it's
there's
unnatural.
too many empty spaces. No,
this is what it should look like. Lego everywhere.
So Ian and Carrie, they seem quite happy. Everyone seems very happy so far that they've gone with the red. Nicole, would you agree with the rest of the panel?
Yes. The only thing is that I believe that red is a bold choice with the quality issues. I hope it got fixed so that we have an even.
We'll find out, that's for sure. Because I tell you what, the Lego community, if there's one thing the Lego community are extremely good at, and that's letting Lego know exactly how they feel. And I'm the same. I'm glad they went with the red. I think the blue would have been over the top. It would have looked like some I don't know. It would have just been, I think it would have looked a bit Sesame Streety, in all honesty. I think the yellow is quite a flamboyant colour, and I love that. It's and it's broken up quite nicely with the chimneyette as well for the oven for the pizzeria. So that's pretty good going. So that, I believe, folks, is a very, very cool deep dive into the 2023 Lego Jazz Club Modular. Anyway, on that note, I think we just need, I think we should look at some pictures, don't you?
Yeah.
So there we go. Just return us to the 6th. I don't know what happened to Matt, folks. Hopefully he's all okay. I don't know. Maybe he caught a cold or something like that because he was only in a polo.
He was on a roll with some of those sketches.
Yeah,
I know. I missed his sketches this evening. Anyway, Matt, if you're watching this back, do us 2 favors. Get in touch. Let me know how you are, and give the stream a thumbs up as well, because it makes sense. So let's have a look at everyone. Thank you as always for sending me in pictures. We've got some cool ones, even ones that have been sent in to me little under a minute ago, folks. We have. So let's find where I put them first of all, I suppose, and we can take a look at them. I even think Larry sent me something very, very cool as well. So, like I always love doing, this is one of my favorite segments, folks, of the stream. Let's bring that on and we'll take a look at some lovely pictures. Here we go. This is from Chris Chalice, who sends me the smallest pictures. They're almost microscopic, they are, these pictures he sends me. He's getting a new camera, folks, but that's his son, and he's building the mighty Bowser. Now,
so cool.
I've got to be honest, right? I know nothing about Nintendo other than Bowser's enemy is some old plumber from Italy, and I love this set, and I'm going to buy it because it's been at 50% off in the UK.
Really? Wow.
Yeah,
that's awesome.
And
there's some amazing pieces in there,
dude. It's a great set, and it's a lump. It's massive.
Yeah,
it is. But that's Mr. Chalice with his son. Talking to Mr. Chalice, there he is there. Chris Ebenezer Screws Chalice. Well, you're certainly not an Ebenezer Screws, my friend, if you've bought that. That's top parenting for you, that is. Love that picture. Very, very cool. Next up. Again, this is from Mr. Chalice. He's been to the charity store and he's got a few Mars mission stuff in there. That's quite cool. That's a theme before mine, right? That was. We got it. There we go. It's £129.99 on Amazon. I think it retails at $230 or $260, something like that. We've got Hacker Mario Brothers saying hi. That's him. That's the Italian bloke. There we go. So let's have a look at that. That looked pretty good. I never collected any of the Mars mission stuff, but you've got a lot of Lego in there. Even from charity shops, I find Lego extremely expensive these days. It is though, isn't it? I don't even bother anymore. They'll show me stuff that's got Lego in it and all sorts of other things and Duplo, and it's like, oh yeah, I want 50 quid for that. I'm like, you serious?
Yeah, I'll just get it on Bricklink.
Exactly. That's me, mate. That's pretty much me. This is from the wonderful Steve, aka Echo Bricks. Very nice. I'm getting all Christmassy and fuzzy now, which is lovely. Next up, this is from Fab Blondies.
That's so cool.
Not only is this an amazing set, let's face it, folks, it really is, isn't it? Look, she's built it in, put it in a case. I think it's a Wicked Bricks or an iDisplay. And look, there we go. She's really into her Grogu's as well. But look at that. What a beautiful set that is. I think it's the case. Wicked Bricks.
The case is worth it just to avoid having to dust it.
Right. Amen.
That is a big case. That is a big case. I was going to say it reminds me of a giant fish tank, but did you know anything about in Germany? There was a giant fish tank.
I read about that today. That's crazy.
Dude, it's like 1 million liters or something of water.
Oh, it was insane. They lost like 1,500 fish.
Yeah. How did no one get like really, really? I can't believe no one died for a start. I mean, that's incredible. But miracles do happen, folks. They really do. Anyway, great picture, Fab, and honestly, awesome stuff with that case. It really is. Here we go. This is a picture of.
That's our Christmas card photo.
It is. That's me sorting it. I should send that out to him. It's an electric one.
Greg, when I see the picture, I always look for this Doctor Who. There's Angel, the
Weeping Angels.
Weeping Angels,
yeah.
right?
Yeah. Just there.
It looks like, hold on, zoom back in again. It looks like
That's a
that
zoom.
particular statue's desperate to go to the loo.
Yeah, I was just saying she really needs,
Yeah.
really needs a win.
She's like, please let me go.
Dude, if you were Starkers out in that sort of weather, you'd be as well. I tell you. Anyway, moving on to it. Here's the set I built. I've been really using the snow to all the effects as I can this week, folks. I really have. Oh, look, I'll put that on a bit wonky. There we go. Great set, though. Great set. Which, of course, our good friend Jesse's built this week. Blimey, Ian, what's going on here? Look, there we go. There's Ian there. Eyes. Eyes of a, he's got eyes of a murderer.
Look, you're meant to be concentrating on his box. Don't look at his face. Look at his box.
Look at his box. There we go. 8-in-1 digital what? Multi-cooker.
That's so cool.
It's a slow cooker box. What do you think he put inside the slow cooker box?
Your chicken that worked very well.
Yeah. Do we think that's an acceptable thing to put inside the slow cooker box?
And I don't see anything wrong with that at all.
The sick chicken?
It's cool.
The logic is that they're designed to fit chickens in. So therefore, the box is clearly going to hold the chicken nicely when we took it to the vet.
He's got the chicken in
no
it.
idea of what's going to happen.
Oh, poor chicken. He probably thought he was going to get his number was up. He's probably could hear a little ding after about 2 minutes or something. Thinking, God, I'm still alive. Can I just ask a question? I know in your room that you're in at the moment, Carrie, that you've got soot all over the floor. But what's going on with the kitchen, Daddy? You've got soot everywhere.
That was me rummaging through the recycling pile of boxes to find one that the chicken would fit in.
Yeah, we'd gone through quite a few boxes to try and find the correct one.
Them eyes. Okay, he won't mess with you. He's like Dexter, isn't he?
But he's smiling.
Right.
He doesn't offer a smile.
Excited. He's gorgeous, isn't he? He's gorgeous. There he is, there, folks. Anyway, next picture. There we go. That's worth a thumbs up alone, folks. You know it is. Blimey, I'm not quite sure what I'm looking at. Larry, is this some sort of gingerbread man mashup thing? And what we
that is what I made on last week's versus challenge. Really, you got you go right to his cod piece.
Yeah, what is going on there? Look, it looks
it's
like one.
anatomically correct. You have what you need there.
It's my gingerbread mech from last week's build challenge.
Love it.
On Iceberg Bricks channel, which
cool,
Jesse and I will be going to in just a couple hours for this week's challenge. Right after the show.
I need to get him on this stream. I need to ask him for us. I'll
that was 90 minutes of work. That's it.
Minutes.
That's all we got.
I'd just like to say it looks good, but it's also very frightening.
It is.
Well,
I
didn't
particular. I'd say. Look at that.
That's his athletic supporter.
Athletic supporter. Impulse power. Right. I love that, but I love this as well. Let's have a look at this. Look at this. Look, a Hofwamper
so
bathtub.
cool.
Bathtub, nice.
Larry, tell us the story behind this.
Well, so everything above that's the Battle of Hoth that we did. It was a collaborative build we did for some shows in the lug. You've got an AT-AT right there that is down and burning. And we stuck that in the corner as a little bit of a conversation starter. I've got an idea in my head to do that properly and make a little Wampa spa with a proper Hoth tub.
Wow. It's brilliant. By the way, I cook chicken all the time in a slow cooker. It literally the meat falls off the bone. It's brilliant.
Just make sure that there's no feathers on it first.
Definitely. Yeah,
they don't add to the flavour.
Definitely. They definitely don't know. If anything, it soaks up the juices. Anyway, enough about that. This is from Matt. This is a brilliant picture Matt did. I don't know when he did it actually, but what a beautiful picture that is. The Northern Lights
cool.
with.
It's great.
It's awesome. It really is. I love it. MattElder.com. What can I say? Matt is also. I'll tell you what, he really does capture the light, reflecting on that perfectly. Brilliant. Awesome work. Next up, this is Minark, and this is actually
sorry.
plastic.
Did you put that orange piece in there? Just
on
for me?
purpose for you. Yes.
There we go.
Yeah, the orange. So the orange leaf piece is on purpose. because I knew I was appearing with Carrie, and I know that Carrie mentions every time when there is a piece that's out of place. So I thought, well, I'm just going to put it there anyway.
Just remind her what the state of her floors in her house.
But I found some more. I literally was going through and I found the ones that I got from the pad wall, so I have some more of those tree limb pieces.
But there's no space for them. Where are they
There
going to go?
is. Yeah, there is space. Yeah,
Where?
there is space.
No, there's no compartments left.
Yeah, there's some compartments that will merge.
Not the orange ones, I hope.
No, I'm not merging the orange and the green leaves.
The beautiful Nick messaged me this over probably about half an hour ago, actually. Can anyone guess what she's actually building here?
That's the Eiffel Tower.
It is indeed. Look at that.
He's doing it the wrong way around.
On its side.
She is. Awesome picture, Nick, honestly.
Maybe she's got low ceilings.
Love it. Yeah. The ceilings in America, they're like, 5'6". That is amazing, though. It's big. It is big. Can't wait to see the pictures on Instagram that she's doing on that. That is a slog, I tell you. Nicole, this is you. Tell us a little bit about this.
Yeah, we met yesterday, last Saturday.
Who met?
The women who brick. Amelia, she's forming a log, and our first meeting took place on Saturday. And it was our task in preparation for the meeting to build a habitat, which depicts us in our normal habitat, something that shows about us and who we are and what we do. And that is me at my desk with my town, with my city behind me and my laptop in front of me, having fun with bricks.
Awesome. Very, very
And you have the Weasley's flying car.
Yeah, because Harry Potter is one of my favorites.
There he is there.
That's
Does
awesome.
look really cool, doesn't it? I like the prints on these windows.
Yeah, that's one of the very, very first friend sets that I bought. I think specifically for these pieces. I think it must be 2018.
Wowzers.
That's a cool set it came in. Those windows are awesome.
I love
Hey,
them
Trevor.
so much.
Talking of Bricks Kingdom, we were talking about you earlier on, mate. Good to see you. Hope you've had a top week. Yeah, that is a really cool little habitat. It really is. Where did you get this piece from, if you don't mind me asking?
I can't remember.
Okay.
That's
Yeah.
the Simpsons, isn't it?
Yeah, I think it's the
It's
Quickie
a
Mart.
Could be.
From the Squishy Mart.
Nice. Nice. Isn't it amazing? Look, 3 elements make up that Anglia, yet we know what it is, don't we? If you know, you know. Love that. Awesome work there. It really is. Oh, there's a nice picture. Blimey, this is a nice picture you've done here. A little bit of fade in the background. Nice. Actually getting better there.
It almost looks as if I was knowing what I was doing when I took the picture.
It does. That's it. Exactly. It means a lot. Oldendorf has sent this in. He's bought a book, The Secret Life of Lego Bricks by Daniel Konstantsky. He is a contributor, folks, to this wonderful magazine that goes by the name, of course, of Blocks. There we are, Blocks magazine, issue 98, out now. And the cool thing about this month's Blocks magazine is that they've got a big write-up in here of the UK Lego Masters special that's coming out. The celebrities. So that's pretty cool. So do check out Blocks magazine, folks. It's a top magazine, and in my opinion, it is the best Lego magazine that you can buy. And this is the inside of that book. Let's have a look. Can't quite read what it says, but a cool picture nonetheless. And if anything, I know very little about this book. The amount I do know about, I could probably write on a post-it note. But I will say this: Daniel really does know his stuff, and he really knows his historical Lego stuff as well.
Yeah, so this is a book that was done. It was done on Kickstarter, and so people who backed it have just started getting the copies. I think about a month ago they started being sent out. I don't know if at any point it's possible to buy it if you weren't part of the backers. I don't know if it's gone into a general print on demand run or anything like that, but I know a couple of people who have got it and are quite excited by it.
Yeah, very cool. Well, hopefully they might do an Audible over on it or something like that. But then visually, it's kind of like a cool thing. So yeah, definitely something I'd be interested in seeing. This is from Pink Wheels. I believe this is her daughter actually built these at school. in aid of Build to Give for Lego this year, folks. So definitely get involved in that.
The ribbons look good.
The ribbons are brilliant, aren't they? They're kind of what's that? Long slopes they're using there, isn't it? And very clever. Looks amazing. Very, very cool work. Pink Wheels is so skillful, honestly, when it comes to marks. And obviously, kids have picked up on that skill as well. This is from Ray and Ella.
That's so cool. I love it. I love that.
It is, isn't it?
Yeah, it's so
mini conversion. A mini conversion. I love it. Do you know what? I'd buy this set again just to do that.
I was going to say, that's what I was thinking the same thing. I might buy this set again just to recreate this. I love it that much. It's so cool.
And it's like a modern day BMW stroke mini as well. Love it. And this is another one that he did, Grogu, in the form of ET. Which is kind of cool, isn't it?
That's brilliant.
Yeah. Really, really cool work, Ray and Ella. Honestly, love it. Such good aspiring skills. It really is. And this, does anyone recognize this gorgeous young man? As of course, our very own titanium Jay.
Well done, Jay.
There he is. Who, by the way, folks, graduates tomorrow. How cool is that?
Oh,
congrats,
DJ. Tomorrow.
We're so proud of our boy.
Well, yeah, we're super proud of you, mate. Honestly, I know you haven't had the easiest of years by a long shot, but honestly, my friend, congratulations. You the man, you are. And I wish you all the best for the future, my friend. I really, really do. Next up, we've got... How about that?
Nice.
Very nice. That's so cool. That's a
That's
minifig.
your way of showing me an interior picture.
Sorry. Hopefully you don't mind it. London calling. What can I say, Carrie? What can I say? You can look forward to building that now. Now, back to the competition. I've got a competition, folks. We'll be doing the draw this time next week. And the competition is very simple, right? Go down. The link is down in the description. You'll find it there. Very easy. This guy here is a good friend of the channel, good friend of the community. Snap to Grid Bricks, his name is. He's a devilishly good-looking guy. He really is. And he has donated £50 for this competition. And all you got to do, and this was his idea, not mine. Hence, you got 3 guesses on 3 different comments. You just got to guess his age. Now, his age is somewhere between 21 and 71. That's a bit far-fetched, both ends of that spectrum. His kind of age is probably more in the middle sort of area, upper middle, shall we say. And all you got to do is guess his age. That's all you got to do, folks. You've got 3 chances at guessing his age. Go to London Calling 147. You'll find it down in the description below. Click on that. Put your details in the comments, your guesses, your age guesses. Be kind. He's not as old as you might think. He's not as young as you might think. Be kind. I think, and certainly don't read into what Nicole's put on there as well, because that cracks me up, Nicole, what you put. But have a go. Not a day over 33. If I was Bruce Forsyth, I'd be going higher. Anyway, have a go at it, folks. And you know what? If for the winner, you either get an Amazon voucher or you get a Lego voucher. And you know what? If you want to, and it's completely up to you, or you know what, you can give it to charity. We'll give it to Fairy Bricks or something like that. A decent cause. By any stretch of the imagination, it's awesome work that they do. It really is. And all their sets are going out there and there to worthy kids that are going to enjoy Lego and the spirit of Christmas at the same time. And on that note, that just about finishes off London Calling 150 on a beautiful note. So do that, folks. I'm going to be doing the draw next week. There's about 4 people, I think, that have guessed the right age at the moment. 3 or 4 people. So you're in with a chance still. You really are. We'll do the draw next week at the usual time. So anyway, on that note, let's go around the panel, just find out what people are up to in the next week or so. And then we will draw this lovely stream to an end. Starting with you, Larry. What are you up to this week, my friend?
Well, from here, I'm going to get a quick meal, and then Jesse and I are going over to Iceberg Bricks channel.
Nice.
And we're doing our 90-minute build challenge with Iceberg, a.k.a. Lego Masters Season 1 contestant. And, have a good time. And then right after that, we go over to Friday Night Bricks. So I'm just streaming all day.
Wow, you really are, aren't you? You're like the dreamer streamer. You are. That's very cool, my friend. Is like it's Friday like your streaming day? Is that the day you kind of get them all
I mean, kind of. I mean, it depends. If I stack them like this, then yeah, it's usually my most busy day. But Jesse knows what I'm talking about.
Yeah,
because we're going to be hanging out all day.
Oh yeah,
we go from here to there again.
It's a good job you two are mates, isn't it? That's all I can say.
We are.
Yeah, I know
we are mates. We're like star-crossed brothers.
Oh, that's nice. It's beautiful. It's a beautiful thing to say. Now, Jesse, before you tell us what you're up to, I can't get used to you not having a beard. Show us what you've built on the stream.
How much younger I look? Yeah. Oh yes. So we gift with purchases back to back makes a little extended scene with the elves.
Okay. Yeah, they do kind of go together.
Yeah. So that's nice. Build that on the stream. They don't pop together like a modular build, but
ooh, Santa's Workshop modular.
That would
write that down, Lego. Take notes.
Yeah. Tell you what, that would sell like hotcakes, especially if they only let it come out in December time for a limited run. Every December, boom, boom, boom. Oh, that would be good, wouldn't it? Nice one, Jesse. Looks amazing. And are you doing anything next week or anything like that? Are you
so I go into holiday mode at the museum, Twin City Model Railroad Museum.
Oh yeah,
we'll be closed on Christmas Eve and day because Christmas. And that being Saturday and Sunday, we're missing some admissions. So we're actually going to do night trains Monday, Wednesday, Friday, then Monday, Wednesday, Friday, Saturday.
Oh my God.
7 night train sessions in the next 2 weeks in front of me. So it's going to be crazy, busy, but good for admissions. So hope a bunch of people, local people and tourists, come to the show and see some of our cool Lego trains on display.
Definitely. Yeah, awesome, man. Awesome. I love trains. Get me some pictures of them, Jesse. I want to see them. I love trains. I'm really into them.
I built the Hogwarts and finished it and put it on display at the museum. So I think that's the last thing I shared.
And you seem to really enjoy that Hogwarts Express. You genuinely seem to like. I think you preferred it more than
At first everyone's shaking their head. It doesn't run, whatever, but it looks beautiful. You know, if you like models, you know, it's a model. It's got the hallway. You know, so you can actually walk along the train and then go into a room. I mean, it's got it all, interior and exterior. So actually, I would recommend it for train fans.
All right, good stuff, mate. We look forward to that. So, Minot, lovely Minot, are you gonna be kicking it out on Twitch this
So normally I do Sundays. It may have to be Monday because I'm having to work this weekend instead. So. Everything's been thrown up in the air in terms of schedule. So hopefully, but I have been building. I've been building the Encanto Madrigal house. So I built part 1 of that last week. Super awesome set. So I'll be continuing building that part 2, and still working on filming and getting together my huge, big organization for this new place, which is going on. It's just, obviously, it took a massive, big step back, but I am continuing doing that still.
Yeah. Wicked. All right. Nice one. Can you show us that Cantano set again?
Yeah, of course.
Really color. And this is kind of like a Friends sort of set, isn't it?
This is a Disney. This is Disney set with mini dolls. So, yeah,
Disney
it does come with mini dolls. Yeah.
Okay. All right. Good stuff. I love the door on that. It's very, very cool.
Yeah, it's so cool. I was super surprised at how awesome they do it and put it together with the tiles that make the doors, everything as well.
Yeah,
super cool.
No, it's very cool. All right, lovely stuff. Now, talking of super cool, they don't get much cooler than Carrie. They really don't. So yeah, what are you lovely up to this weekend? Other than eating chickens, what else are you up to?
I don't. Well, we're streaming as normal at 8:30, but I'm not sure what we're doing.
Sunday.
On Sunday, yeah. Sorry, I haven't really thought about it, but I'm sure we'll find something to do.
Yeah.
And if you are wondering when my Friday video is, because I always do a video Friday just before London Calling, I went out to the Christmas market, so it's coming tomorrow.
Oh,
so
Ian's fault again. Good
well,
stuff.
no, I decided that actually it's Christmas and like a video.
Yeah, you got to do the Christmas stuff. Tomorrow's the day. I've got to do cards. I've got to do loads of cards tomorrow, millions of them.
Probably too late for cards, isn't it?
No, not the way I post them. Here we go. Come on then, show us this. What you got there?
This is what I've been building.
Hold it up. Hold it up.
So cool.
Little bit higher. That's it. Nice one, Ian.
Very good set.
So that's
Emma's house.
Set. Yeah, Emma's house.
I mean, I'd say you'd probably really like it, but then it's not the right shade of purple.
It isn't the right shade of purple, but it's better than no purple. And it's actually, if you can turn it round, it's quite a good set for like the interior. It's quite playable set, I'd say. So I've got Andrea's house, and that's not as open backed. So my daughter struggles to play with that one. This one seems really easy to get your hands in.
Yeah, and you can modularize that quite easily, couldn't you?
Yeah.
Nice.
It's retired, so you can't pick it up.
It feels a bit weird.
Yeah, so it's clipped together, but it's not really clipped together.
Clipped at the bottom.
No, it's like that.
Oh, that's weird.
Some strange Lego version of Maracas.
They resolved that really
easily. To make it to come apart easy, so you can play and transport it. But it means that my daughter will pick this up and immediately drop it. So not so great.
What about you, Ian? I suppose you're doing pretty much what Kerry suggests.
Yeah, no, I've not been building today, and so next week I'm off work, so that should be exciting.
Really? Oh, dude, it's jammy. I'm not off work until the week after, in between Christmas and the New Year.
I've put 2 weeks off, so although I do have to. I was meant to do my end of year write up this morning.
Did you not
and
do it?
I didn't do it, so I need to do that at some point.
Yeah, we're off to Birmingham next week at some point, and we might have to take the chicken with us, so that'll be fun.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah. Stick them in another box.
Yeah.
Don't forget to put holes in it, though, Ian. Put holes in it so it can breathe.
It's got a big hole at the top. It's fine.
Okay. Sorry, the chicken or the box?
The box.
Yeah. Matt's in the green room if you want to bring him back in.
I am going to bring him back in, but the only thing is, it's like he's right at the end of the show. So let's bring him in, folks, just so we know he's not dead. Why he wants to come in at 11 o'clock at night, I've got no idea. There you go. He's there. Matt, are you okay? Everything all right?
Yeah. It's just been one of those nights, so I'm back at least. So,
all right, good stuff.
What did I miss?
You did everything, Matt. Matt, what
start over.
Yeah. Are you up to anything this week?
I mean, I'll just be looking forward to the end of the advent calendars, getting all that sort of done. There's only another 8 days or something to go, so that'll be good. And then just some more artwork, little ones going out, and start putting the ones out for this.
Very nice. We showed that off earlier on.
So good.
You can rewind and watch that again. Hashtag replay game.
Yeah, we'll do that.
It's a very cool picture. Is that one you've done this year, by the way?
Yeah, it's the one which I did this year for my Christmas cards. I think, Royal Mail's managed to make a meal of everything. They were sent out a couple of weeks ago, and I don't think anyone's got them yet. So they'll be there at some stage.
Yeah. I've got a chart. You got a chart of the couriers at the moment. Honestly, it's a nightmare. It is. But yeah, if they're not striking, someone else will be. That's for sure. Seems to be the thing to do these years, or this year anyway. Sadly. Good stuff. So, Nicole, over to you, lovely Nicole. You up to anything this week?
Yes, I'm going to join Fat Blondie on Sunday, and our guest will be Lego Why Not, Annabelle. I think most of us will know her from Instagram. She is amazing. She live streams there, and she's just fun. Her city is amazing. Her builds are amazing. Look up her mosaics. She's incredible. And on top of it, she's really, really kind and fun.
Oh, that's cool. Yeah, we'll have to check that out. So is that a thing now? You and Fab Blondies are doing this stream together or something like that, are you? Is that, or is that, okay, that's cool. And how's your YouTube channel coming along, quite importantly as well?
Slowly but steadily.
All right. Okay. Fair enough. Is it going to happen in 2023? That's what we all want to know.
Definitely. I'm not sure. I still am ambitious, and I want to put one video out in 2022. But it could be a New Year's Eve video 3 minutes before midnight, or it will be sometime next year.
Yeah, very cool. All right. So it will come. When it comes, it comes. Matt, you look like you're trying to tee up a picture for us.
Yeah, I'll do one right at the end, so it's cool.
Okay. Well, we mean right at the end. Come on,
We
just
are
knock it out now. Come on, Matt.
That'll be now.
Honestly,
That would be. Yeah.
All right, cool. Well, anyway, look, coming up for me, folks. Tuesday, I'm probably going to do a stream. And I'm probably going to be making Hogs Mead. I put a couple of surveys out, and that seems to be the one that overwhelmingly people want me to build. So I'll probably start that Tuesday, and then I might finish it off after London Calling 151 on the Saturday on Christmas Eve. Just do a couple of hours or something like that. In between that, I'll probably do a couple of videos, actually. I want to do a review of the Star Wars Advent Calendar. I think I'm going to do that. And that'll probably be it from me. So anyway, Family Bricks, thank you for being here, albeit for the 2 minutes that you was. Larry, lovely to see you as well. Lovely to see you as well, Jesse. Guys, enjoy your streaming, the rest of your streaming day. That's pretty damn exciting. Mark, lovely to see you. Glad you're looking well, my friend. And he still looks pretty well, even after 3.5 hours stream, which is amazing. Ian and Carrie, lovely to see you. Hopefully the chicken pulls through. I'll have everything crossed for you. Nicole, lovely to see you as well. That's pretty amazing. And Matt, as always,
Nice.
thank you for whatever. Everyone. It's amazing. I still look like Robin. I mean, very cool. The Jupo legs, the Jupo legs live on. They really do. But yeah, very cool. Very cool. And on that note, thank you everybody else for tuning in. It's been a long one. We was going to look at Harry Potter. We was going to look at the new Star Wars sets. We ended up doing a deep dive into the new 2023 Lego Modular, aka Jazz Club. It's not even called the Jazz Club. It's just called Jazz Club.
Jazz hands.
Jazz Club. And all that. And on that note, folks, thank you very much for you lovely lot for tuning in. As always, the likes of Minifig Who, King Oldendorf, Richard Brickapix. Lovely to see you out there as well, Carrie. Simon, JC Hustle, Chris Chalice, Beetle Jace, Trevor Baker, Andy Seston, to name but a few. Take care, folks. Keep well. Keep warm, and Lego, it truly is a wonderful thing. And each and every one of you peeps are too. Take care, look after yourselves, be good, give each other big
jazz
hugs.
hands.
And jazz hands, everyone. Jazz hands.
Happy holidays.
Happy holidays. I'll see you.